Sheesh. Yeah. Cooking. Yeah. Let me seal my legacy. For these crackers, artificial intelligence me. Hoes on the dick regularly. Mackin' bitches my specialty. Rabbit pack is my specialty. Neutron I never be. Paranoid cause I was selling Fetty with a snitch nigga right next to me. But I'm still going. Still at the crack house with the steel doors. Nigga, why would I touch my pack when I could just steal yours? That nigga Willie, he crossed me twice, but I was still loyal. Chevy boys ducking them pigs in that fucking Ford. Chopper blowing, police ain't gone. I thought that black Explorer. Heavy automatic gunfire. I'm clapping at the boys. Shootout at it in Indiana. Started in Illinois. TRX, truck with they hear me. I ride Tyrannosaurs. Ready to bite a plug out of these niggas. I done made thugs out of these niggas. Hits been paid up, so the grave already dug for most of these niggas. Walk through shit, piss in the mud just to get drugs off of these niggas. All this free hating, what it really costs to get some love out of these sealed doors. Still at the crack house thuggin' with the lords. Nigga, why would I touch a pack when I can still record? When it come to them flows, I'm one of the coldest niggas ever born. Fuck me when you mad at your nigga. Nothing like a woman score. I'm begging the Lord to heal me, but I'm Lord of what's gon' kill me if I switch it up. Changing my message, then they ain't gon' feel me. Chopper big, I can't conceal it. Lift them up and he pop the wheelie. If I take the pressure off of these niggas, then they ain't gon' feel me through these steel doors. You rip your settings, you gon' kill for it. Put that bitch on life support, hurt they just pulled the cord. You know your problems only get bigger when you the biggest lord. TRX, truck with they hear me. I ride Tyrannosaurs, ready to bite a plug out of these niggas. I done made thugs out of these niggas. Hits been paid up, so the grave already dug for most of these niggas. Walk through shit, piss in the mud just to get drugs off of these niggas. All this free hating, what it really costs to get some love out of these niggas. Yeah. What it really costs to get some love out of these niggas. Yeah. What it really costs to get some love out of these niggas. Yeah. What it really costs to get some love out of these niggas. Yeah. Steel doors. Yeah. Steel doors.
Crowd. Yeah. Steel doors.
Yeah, this is a song from my heart, nigga. This is a song from my heart, nigga. Just listen, man. Just listen, man. Thinking back when I was just a little girl, he was my everything. He was my world. Him and mama used to fight, but I never felt she was right. Never looked down on him to me. He was the best a girl could ever have. The shit I did for my dad. Kept her time, yeah. Growing up in Orangeburg, I would hear things that wasn't supposed to be heard. Still, I never confronted him. He was mine, and I respected him like I respected no other. I'm saying the type of feeling I would have for the brother that I never had. And yet it's so sad, cause I'm all grown up and at times I hate my. He never said he loved me, never ever kissed or hugged me, never picked up the phone once to call and say hey. When Sally died, I dropped down to my knees and prayed, cause I felt in my heart that she was mine. The only one I knew, and what I speak is true. Wish I had wings so I could fly up to see you, but I know you in a special place. Can't wait to join you and feel your warm embrace. You did more than my. This world is so stressful. This world is full of hate. People look smile in your face when they really trying to kill you. And I feel like Marvin Gaye. What's going on? It seems like every time I do right, then something goes wrong. We had this shit in the bucket and you would dump it in the field. I remember like yesterday. Hell, I'm trying to keep it real. Yeah, all this shit's been built up from the very start, and now I got a chance to speak what's on my heart. And they say, use a prophet, well, prophesy on me. Can you take a look at my life, tell me how it's gonna be? Let me let you in on a little something you don't know. Your daughter cuss, and she drink, plus she blow dro. And I ain't making up excuses to do it, I'm just kinda stressed. It's the only thing that relieves the pressure from my chest. A young alcoholic, so I got bad nerves. My girl keep on the block, getting money for serve. And everybody singing, get up, 9 to 5. But with that little bit of change, niggas barely survive. I'm trying to stay alive at times I wish I would die. They see the pain in my eyes, hold back so I won't cry. I can see the picture, yeah, it's coming back clear. Every word I say, I hope that shit sticks to your ear. Lord, forgive me if what I'm saying sounds fucked up, but I go around these people and they act stuck up. What's really going on with these Christians today? They claim they so close to God when they so far away. I hope Araya doesn't go through the hell I've been through. You're her grandfather, but she barely knows you. Cause at 18 I gave birth and I was oh so proud. And plus her father was there to see the birth of his child. And look, your eyes wide open, but you still can't see. And telling me sorry now won't set my soul free.
That was one of the realest freestyles that I ever motherfucking heard. And it sounded like she had unconditional love for her father there, even though he wasn't there. But you know, welcome to a motherfucking another episode of the MF Truth. Tonight I'm gonna be, talking about unconditional love. I heard the homie Izzy Bands have a conversation about it. I ain't get to listen to it all the way through, but I want to speak on it because unconditional love is the only way that we can really keep these relationships together. That's the glue. That's really the glue that hold these relationships together. But before I get into this topic, let me give a shout out to the contributors from yesterday's show, Dr. Frizzle Frost, JD 1975, and Izzy Bands. Appreciate y'all. Again, thank you for showing some support to the show yesterday. Let me welcome to the building. I see Emperor Kojak 313, the greatest in the building. There's some old people in here, but they ain't said shit, so I don't know who they is. Maybe they just listening, looking, and lurking. It's all good. Don't matter to me. But I do that shit too. Listen, look, and lurk. That's goon shit. But anyway, let's talk about unconditional love. Do you possess it? Do you have it? Do you know what it looks like? Do you know what it feels like to have somebody show unconditional love towards you? You know what I'm saying? I think what you doing, Emperor Kodak 313 the Great, what you doing by being a caregiver for your parents, that's a sign of unconditional love. These days, especially these days and times, I ain't gonna say 2025, that's some fuck shit. These days and times, because it's been like this for a minute, motherfuckers ain't got unconditional love. Soon as some shit get bad, they out. And I know I said what I said the other day on the Four Brothers broadcast, but I meant that shit. And it ain't because I have conditions on my love, but if you not performing your duties in this relationship, just like if I wasn't performing my duties in the relationship, it wouldn't be one. It's a fucking relationship. That means sometimes the water's gonna be smooth, it's gonna be smooth sailing. Sometimes the water's gonna get choppy, it's gonna be rough. Somebody might get thrown overboard. It's a relationship. Who's steering this motherfucking ship? Is there a mutiny going on? Do they want to throw your ass overboard? Do they want to make the captain of the ship walk the plank? Because that's basically what happens in a breakup. When y'all done accumulated so many things, y'all done, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done sailed the 7 seas or whatever like that, and y'all accumulated shit on the way. And because something happened that somebody don't like, this shit go off course. But I know nobody want to hear that shit. But I'm gonna tell it to you in a goddamn way. Give a fuck who want to hear it and who don't want to hear it. God damn it, I'm gonna tell it any motherfucking way. Motherfuckers done wrote the whole Bible not knowing whether a motherfucker was gonna read it or not. Didn't give a fuck either. It's up to you. You ain't got to read it. It'll help you though. Cause motherfuckers is fucked up these days. And it's hard to keep these relationships going because people are fucked up. I don't know what it is in the air, the water, or whatever the fuck it is, but a lot of people are acting like real fucking stupid these days. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you how I fucking feel. Motherfuckers is acting real stupid these days. Easy to be around a motherfucker when everything going good. Easy to be around a motherfucker when they're all healthy and pretty, or they're all healthy and handsome, or whatever the case may be. They driving nice cars, they living in nice houses. It's easy to love a motherfucker during them times. But when shit ain't like that, then what? You start looking, lurking, creeping, all kind of little monkey shit. Putting band-aids on open ass wounds. Cause y'all ain't got no fucking love for each other. And it's hard to do because you have to earn that shit. But we ain't as people. When I say we, I mean us as a people. We ain't sticking shit out. As soon as something looks crazy, we out. That's not what I was saying. Oh, hey, Miss Renee. Yes, indeed. It's called selfishness. Absolutely. A relationship ain't gonna work if both people ain't on the same page. Point blank. Period. Two motherfuckers got to be on the same page in order for that shit to work. If you want to go left and I want to go right, then we're gonna split the fuck up. That's common sense. Which is why is another topic that I wanted to do. I was talking about this yesterday. People be in relationships, but they ain't together. Cause they on their own selfish shit. Appreciate you, man. Do what now? Yeah, it don't matter. I'll take some water actually. But I'm glad to see you though, Miss Renee. Hey. That's my second mom, y'all, for those who, don't know. Miss Renee, my wife said hello. Somebody who showed me unconditional love, I can honestly say. And then she called, ooh, Miss Renee had me at a time, I was like, what, 15, 16? And when I was telling y'all that I went to Atlanta, that's who I was with. That's who I stayed with. You know what I'm saying? Miss Yvonne Lewis, aka Miss Renee, my mom's best friend. And I wasn't her son. But she had unconditional love for my mom. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's time they done fell out through the years or whatever the case may be, but the love for us never stopped. She still, check on us from time to time. I know I need to do better with calling her and checking on her too. But that's unconditional love. I was shown that even though I didn't know what to do with it when I was 16, 17, or whatever the case may be. I knew what it was. In all honesty, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it real. I actually wish my mom loved me the way Miss Renee loved me, because I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that unconditional love, but I felt it from her, and I appreciate that. We should have just decency, compassion, you know what I'm saying, and respect for each other off GP. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard because the world is fucked up. The culture is messed up. People come from traumatic upbringings, backgrounds, etc., and it's hard for them to have unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, it took me a long time to get there. Long time to get there. We would, yeah. I know she was. I know she was your sister. My mom was a piece of work though. But like I said, I paid attention and noticed through the years because I know y'all known each other before my existence, and you never made. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to make you cry, Miss Renee, but I just know that you was a very big part of my life. Because if I didn't have your guidance and your covering at that time, I just would have been out here. I would have. I just would have been out here. When I was getting ready to throw my life away to the streets and not join the service, what did you do? Pull right up on me with that recruiter. Get your ass in this car. You going to make something out of your life. You're not going to just be sitting out here on this corner with these fellas. And said it in their face while they were standing right there. And in that moment, I realized she's telling me this because she loved me. And I think that's the moral to what I'm trying to say. Just by us showing each other love can change the trajectory of our lives. It's a guy that's on our set that's working, as a PA, a production assistant, because people just be wanting to be a part of something, and he's going through something. He just got out of, he's going, he went through a divorce, and he's trying to pick up the pieces and put them back together of his life. You know what I'm saying? He's almost 50. He might be over 50, but he's around the 50 age, and he's trying to put his life back together. And on the set, being a production assistant, he was helping me out with gaffer and grip work as far as getting little things for me that I need to help my job go. But his ambition was to work in front of the screen, not behind the scenes, right? And I'm gonna be honest, behind the scenes, being my helper and stuff like that, he wasn't much help. I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what I mean? He wasn't much help, but he got in front of the camera and he did his thing. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? But also, once he did the scene, he told my best friend, like, this is the first time I felt at peace on set. Because my partner was able to see that and using, unconditional love or just having common decency for people, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just not putting him to work because he's useless in the department that, what I'm saying, I need him in. You know what I'm saying? He was actually great on screen. So I felt like that was, what I'm saying, that was dope that the homie was able to see through what was going on and put him in a position where he needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, man, fuck that. We don't need you on set. You useless. Unconditional love. Miss Renee said she was Connie White, my hero. Took your ass to the army. Yeah, most definitely. Miss Renee, I could tell you so many stories. that you wouldn't that you probably wouldn't be so proud about right now. But hey, I'm just gonna say it like this. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And it was a time that I did love your daughter and I did want to marry her and want to spend the rest of my life with her, but it was just wasn't in the cards. But my mom was your hero, but you was my hero. You know what I mean? Cause like I think I know you do, and I love you too, Miss Renee. Okay, get you some rest. I love you, and I will hopefully talk to you soon. Today was Ron's birthday, so I'm gonna call him and see if he gonna come up. Cause I'm actually doing this show because he wanted me to do a show today. So I'm really doing this as a favor for him. But I appreciate you if you be listening in the background. What up, Lord ADS? But yeah, that is man, 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 man. And I never told Miss Renee this, but Miss Renee always put me in the mind of Walona off of Good Times. You know what I'm saying? She was a beautiful, spunky, funny black woman that carried herself like I say, she put me in the mind of Walona. Like that's who she was to me. You know what I'm saying? And just like how Walona showed unconditional love to Florida's kids on Good Times, like that's how Miss Renee was with us, or that's how Miss Renee is with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say family ain't always the people you born with. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Like I was out. I was out in this world. 15, 16, 17. Oh no, I ain't gonna tell no family secrets. No family secrets. But even when like cause being a 15, 16-year-old person, like and a son at that, or I mean, a boy, like I was acting up. You know what I'm saying? And she never had to really discipline me, but she was stern. And I respected it. You know what I mean? Which I think is another thing that's lost on our society. We don't get to discipline our children now, or if we do discipline our children, it's frowned upon by society. So a lot of times the lessons get lost. But anytime she had fussed at me or had yelled at me or whatever like that, because I looked up and I respected her so much, it actually made me feel bad that I put her in a position to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't have to deal with me. It wasn't nothing put in place where she had to deal with me. Like she chose to deal with me, and I appreciate that. Off the strength that what I'm saying, or whatever it is. And a lot of times we can't have these conversations, or we don't have these conversations, and a lot of this stuff gets you know swept under the rug. But I'm glad that you popped in order for me to get that off my heart and say that. Yeah, lack of proper discipline. You absolutely right. Cause you ain't got to beat on kids. I learned that. I ain't got to beat on my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially since I've been in their life their whole life. Yes, we definitely got to get together, all of us. We're trying to come down there around Easter. So we'll be down there soon. We don't stop filming until the first week in April. But yeah, in April we're trying to, and our anniversary is April 16th. But we're trying to be there around April because her father requested for her to come down there. You know, he hasn't been as well, as he should be. So I know what that means. So yeah, we definitely need to get down there. We need to get together soon. Cause the last time I seen Miss Renee, y'all, was at my mom's funeral. That's the last time I saw her. And like, man, I miss my mom. I ain't gonna lie, I do. I miss my mom. But you know what I'm saying? She good. It's just my job to make her proud now. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm not the person that I was, put it like that, acting out all the damn time. I'm glad I'm where I am now. You know what I mean? I'll be Warded. What's good with you, bro? Salute, salute. But it took for somebody to show me unconditional love, or my life was gonna be totally different from what it is now. I'm sorry to hear that, Abby Warded. You said mom not doing that well. Well, I'm gonna keep her in my prayers, bro. Man, I hate that. That's hard. Cause that love for mama is unconditional, cuz. And I could talk about some of the things that my mom did, but shit, that don't mean nothing now. I wish she was here to do some of that stuff. For real. I'm glad I saved her voicemail just so I can hear her voice. She had such a childlike innocence in her voice. Okay, like, I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna do what I did last time because I was definitely supposed to see you last time I was in Atlanta, and I let time and everything else get away from me. But if I can make it possible, you will be the first stop. That way, you know what I'm saying? I can make sure. Coach Ferg, what's up? Coach Ferg said, Brother Stanley, I feel you, bro. And to all the moms in heaven, rest well. But yes, ma'am, I'll be looking forward to your phone call, Miss Renee. But I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad I'm in the place that I'm in now, as far as being in a relationship for the last 16 or almost 16 years, married almost 6 years, in my children's life, their whole lives. I'm proud of that. You know what I mean? And I had to it hit me earlier today that damn. I think the reason why I try so hard to make this work is because this is the first time that I seen it done. I have to break this chain. I have to teach and I have to teach my children and have unconditional love while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? That's why, man. Oh, bro, if you want to come up and chop it up with me, let me drop the link. I appreciate you coming up here. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about real shit. I don't give a fuck about what a celebrity doing or none of that shit. I wanna know what we doing and how can we get better, you know what I'm saying, with what we doing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely, you want the real shit, that's where come through. And that's another thing too, man. Motherfuckers be flip flopping and shit with their feelings and they love and shit. And when somebody close to you is sick and shit ain't looking that good, that shit all that shit go out the window. That's just like when my partner Maine was laying on that damn bed fighting for his life. Even though me and him ain't never had no beefs, no arguments, no none of that shit. I couldn't even think of some shit to be mad at that nigga. You couldn't pay me to be mad at that nigga at that moment. And to be honest with you, unconditional love is the only thing that helped me heal. Cause I'm still mourning it. Cause he was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm still mourning it. But something that made me feel better, man, his wife said, I know he loved you and I know you loved him. He knew you loved him. I know you loved him. Long as my nigga knew that, hey, I can heal. You know what I'm saying? Or I can start the healing process. You know what I'm saying? Because we just, I don't know whether it's our pride or our egos or things like that. I know we're in the whole era of pause this and pause that. But nah, man. I got people that I really, you know what I'm saying, have unconditional love for. As long as they don't fuck me over, like really fuck me over, they ain't got to never worry about me not having their back. It's unconditional love. We have to have unconditional love in relationships to allow, you know what I'm saying, each other to fuck up. I was telling my wife that I already know we get in our way sometimes. Like that's what the fuck we do. We humans. But I'm supposed to love you enough to allow you to make that fucking decision so that when you do make the decision and realize that damn, I did get in my own way, my man was right and I should have listened to him. Like I gotta let you go through that for you to get to that point. There was a situation, well, not so much of a situation, but for a lack of a better word, there was a situation where I was trying to tell one of my homies because his wife wanted another baby, and he was like, "We really can't afford that shit right now." And I'm like, "Bro, but you can't tell your wife you don't want a child. Like, you know what I'm saying? She your wife. Y'all together forever. If you don't want a child and she want a child, y'all ain't on the same page. So whether you want the child or not, hey, y'all married. Think about it. Like we were born out of wedlock. At least you get a chance to have a child during a marriage. Like, let's break these chains, man. Fuck all that extra shit. You can't afford it and all that. And I know it's easy for me to say because I'm not the one in that position or whatever like that. But trust me, it'll be for the good. Make a long story short, you know what I'm saying? Shit is tough. Look at the damn economy. You know what I'm saying? We got inflation. You know what I'm saying? They had people hyped up over Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin fucked up. People losing money left and damn right. Money that we already ain't got. But at the same time, now she's to a place where now I'm good. I don't want no kids. And I don't think this second child was a great idea, but it's here now. But no, I don't want no more children. You know what I'm saying? But you would rather for her to be like, no, I don't want no more children, versus you saying, nah, I don't want no more children from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain shit we got to handle it a certain kind of way. Unconditional love helps with that, man. And like I was saying earlier, you know what I'm saying? Unconditional love is the catalyst to why, you know what I mean, Emperor Kojak is in the position to be, you know what I'm saying, in the position that he is to be the caregiver for his parents. That's unconditional love. Cause man, look, I got to take care of somebody who used to beat my ass. All right, look with that shit. You sure you wanna do that? Some of these kids so fucked up. That's like having the damn Menendez brothers as children, talking about being caregivers. I'll pass. Right. I'm one of them. And I love my mama. But I wasn't going to sign up for that. I wasn't going to put that on my family. I could see if it was just me, it would have been a different story. Yeah. But I wasn't gonna put my wife and children through that shit. Watching their grandma, you know what I'm saying, deteriorate before their eyes. And I knew the last time I saw my mom was gonna be the last time I saw my mom. That's wild. I said that shit pulling out of the driveway. She mustered up enough strength to wave. You know what I'm saying? I looked at my wife and I was like, damn, you know this the last time we're gonna see her, right? She was like, don't say that. All right. I won't then. I just keep thinking it because I already know what the fuck I know. Like I see it. I see it. I'm just glad that I was able to, you know what I'm saying, embrace her one last time. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't knowing that it wasn't no shock when I eventually got the phone call a few weeks later. Weeks. Cause I already knew. I seen the shit. I ain't never seen my mama so damn so little and frail and shit. You know what I mean? And we took a picture that night. And hell, it was a young guy who was with us, you know what I'm saying? Shorty son. He was in the picture. He gone. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody deleted him. But it was a picture of me, my big brother, Ron Mack, my niece from my older brother Bear, Lexus. My kids was in, I think my children was in the picture. And like I said, I didn't grow up with a big, huge family. I got a huge family, but I didn't grow up with them. I can count on both hands how many times I've seen my cousin, and she stayed right around the corner from me right now. And I've been back here for what, 4, 5 years now? And I can count on both hands in life how many times I've seen her. I got cousins from my daddy's side that stay, you know what I'm saying, right here in the city. Like I say, one of them got a car lot. I talked to him twice. That means I can still count on both hands how many times I didn't talk to him in life. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm saying it's fucked up. Cause I have a big family, but we didn't grow up together, so we don't have that same camaraderie, et cetera, et cetera. Like it's a lot. But knowing that, I'm like, nah, that shit got to change. So my family, you know what I'm saying, the one that I'm building, shit, it's a lot of us now. You know what I mean? Because my children, because my wife has a huge family, my children got tons of cousins and shit to play with, just like she had. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I made it, a thing for my children to know, my children from my previous marriage to know these children. They've been in their lives. I was, scrolling through my pictures the other day. If some of y'all seen it, like, yeah, they've been in each other's lives since they were little. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have to get that Dr. Umar blast type of shit. Cause our kids want to know who the fuck they related to. Just like I want to know who the fuck I'm related to. I went up there to Springfield, Missouri for my grandmother's birthday. I mean, her birthday, her funeral, her death date. I went up there for her death date, and damn near a whole fucking city of people related to me. And I'm like, everybody in this house is related to me in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. And there's women walking around pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Those are my relatives. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just hit me like, damn, it's so many of us that we all related in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. Why we can't look at that shit on a global level? We so quick to separate ourselves based off of religion, based off politics, based off gender ideologies and all kind of monkey shit, societal standards and things like that. We ain't got no unconditional love for each other. I know I still got unconditional love for people, even though I don't like y'all motherfuckers. I don't. I applaud and salute Jesus for dying for us because I wouldn't have did it. Y'all motherfuckers could burn for all I gave a fuck. And the only reason why I say that is because some people just y'all wake up with how can I fuck over somebody today? Attitude. It's too many of that. It's too much of that shit, and it's too many people that's willing to have that type of attitude versus how can I help somebody today? How can I be a better me today? You know what I'm saying? Or shit like that. Like, nah, hell no. Everything is up. How can I jug somebody out of something? How can I put some tax on some tax? You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit. Like how can I fuck somebody over with? Like that's what we do now. And that shit is sickening, man, for real. And I'm not exempt from the shit. Believe that. I'm not exempt for that shit at all. I used to be one of them that didn't give a fuck. I'll slap shit out your ass. Quick. Fuck wrong with you? Who you think you talking to? Nigga. You keep running off at your motherfucking mouth. I'm gonna swell that shit up. And let's see how much shit you gonna talk then. Like, I ain't give a fuck. I don't even know who my daddy is. Like, for real, for real. What the fuck you talking about? And my mama don't really like me like that. I know because she sent me the fuck away. Looking back at it now, I know why she sent me away, but at the time, I ain't understand that shit or give a fuck. All I know is I'm sent away. Shit. I'm not in the neighborhood that I grew up in. I'm not around people that I know. Like, I'm in this position because you sent me here. So yeah, I had an attitude. I was like, fuck the world for a minute. The only thing that kept me straight is I had a girl, you know what I'm saying, that cared about me, Keisha, Miss Renee's daughter. And Miss Renee being in my corner. Like, nah, I ain't gonna let you just fuck up and throw your life away. You like a son to me. I'm like, shit, I ain't even like a son of my own mama. The way she, you know what I'm saying? The way she treat me. But I ain't beating up on my mom. You know what I'm saying? Mom do what mom do. She did what she could, you know what I'm saying? And I love her for it. Yep. Cause she did show me unconditional love. She might have dropped my ass off, you know what I'm saying? But she usually come back and get me. I can't say that, you know what I mean? She used to come back and get me. But I'm a person. I'm a real motherfucking person. I got feelings. I got emotions too. Like, to send a nigga to Job Corps when you don't even know what the fuck I got going on at school. I ain't cutting school because I want to cut school. I'm cutting school because I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? They killing motherfuckers in the hallway. That's why I'm avoiding school. You know what I'm saying? You looking at my attendance. You ain't looking at my grades. Like, I probably needed therapy. A nigga was right next to me and got, man, look, somebody get somebody get killed in front of you, that shit changes you. That shit does something to you. And I had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, man, look, I didn't give a fuck. Especially when you send me off, I felt like you didn't love me. I'm going through some shit. Like, I didn't try to take myself out because it's just too much. 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? I just seen a nigga get smoked in front of me. To the point where I actually did the news article. Like, nobody wouldn't speak to the people or whatever like that, because everybody was fucked up. We was running out to school and shit. But yeah, I did the little news piece. Told the motherfuckers exactly what the fuck happened. The damn bell rung. Everybody poured out into the damn hallways. And he was on his way back to class to get his books, because I was with him when he was in the office. He came down to the office because he had a fucked up feeling. He was like, man, I don't know. It's just something don't feel right. Something don't feel right. And the damn principal sent that nigga ass back to class. Dismissed him, sent him back to class. I walked with him. I was in the office because I was a problem. But I wasn't a behavior problem. It just it didn't take me as long to do my fucking work as everybody else did. And when I finished before them, I was a problem. So I had to come to the office when I finished my work, help out in the office to keep me busy to the next goddamn class. So I was down there when he came down there, and I looked at that nigga. He had death in his face, and I'm like, I it was like something was on him almost, and I could see the shit. So when he left the office after getting dismissed and shit, I went behind him. I walked right behind him and started, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up. I'm like, bro, you good? Man, I don't know what the fuck it is, man. It's just something just don't feel right. I can't put my finger on it. You know what I'm saying? I had to beat this nigga ass up over the weekend because he trying me and shit. Yeah, I get all that. Bow, bow. Just like that. By the time we got up the damn stairs and into the hallway, the bell rung and people started coming out. Cause it was like me and him was in the hallway. The hallway was empty. Next thing you know, shit was full of people. And this motherfucker came creeping up through the crowd. And the nigga was tall, so it wasn't like you couldn't see his ass from all the way down the goddamn corridor at Eau Claire High School. He shot that motherfucker, man. Less than fucking 3 feet away from him. Shot him in the neck, shot him in the throat, and then the chest. Because he was trying to shoot him in the face. That man dropped down to his fucking knees. The nigga was like about 6'7", 6'8" in the damn ninth grade. You know what I'm saying? A solid about 280, some shit like that. And the nigga who he fought was a little scrawny ass senior. Nigga couldn't let the image go, couldn't let that pride go. Smoke that man. And I'm going through what the fuck I'm going through, which better known as what, puberty, goddamn it. Peer pressure, riding around, drinking, smoking and shit. Well, I should have my ass at school and shit, but nah, nigga, it's dangerous to be at motherfucking school. I'd rather hang out with my homeboys, Ken and Darius, ride around, smoke weed, and drink. 14, 15 years old. Because like I said, 15, 16, that's the motherfucker that Miss Renee had to deal with. That wild ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, her love tamed that beast. That's my point. The only thing that got me through that was the unconditional love that she showed me. I'm gonna keep it a stack. That's why I be like, I would never say as a man we don't need women. And that's why I think it's dumb as fuck when women say I don't need no man. All right, well you must be a goddamn, you must be androgynous or something. Cause we need each other. The fuck is we talking about? That's why I get it now. Like God's love is an agape love. You know what I'm saying? Which is a step under. I mean, which is that's the top. Unconditional love is under agape love. We'll never have the love for each other that God has for us. God loved us so much, including the devil, that he could have just smoked that nigga ass. Oh, you an asshole? You want to fuck up what I put in place? Nah, I just snap my fingers and you out of here. But now, I even give your monkey ass grace. That's the kind of love that God had. I never had that type of love. I feel like that type of love is equivalent to your ops fucking your old lady, pistol whipping your baby, and you take him to Roof Chris. I will never love a motherfucker that much. Well, I guess I did mean asexual. You know what I meant. I don't know what none of that shit is because it ain't me. If it ain't straight, it ain't me. I don't know what it is. I could have just been me and just said, bitch, you must have been born with a click and a dick. That why you don't need no man? What wrong with you? But no, I said androgynous, but I meant asexual. Thank you for the correction, Cajun Darkfire. Thank you, sir. Thank you for keeping me on point. I might be the motherfucking truth, but that don't mean that I know everything and everything that come out of my mouth is the absolute truth. Let's not get those two things confused. I am open for correction, you know what I'm saying? Constructive criticism, etc. Why? Because I have unconditional love. I know you ain't coming from a fucked up place. You know what I'm saying? And I know you wasn't, because look, it got smiley faces behind it. You know what I mean? So, I'm able to see through that shit. Cajun Darkfire also said, bro, it's hard to see someone being deleted in front of you. It's terrible to believe nothing but death around you. Yeah. Because that wasn't even my first death that I saw. Let me see. Was that the first one? I know one of the first deaths that I seen was me and Dr. Glover, who was on here yesterday, Hillbill. Me and him was leaving school because school was out. Shit. By the time we got down to the bottom, if anybody know Alcon Middle School, which I know nobody in this chat probably would, but by the time we got down to the bottom of the fence and got to the sidewalk where we could start walking, the buses were leaving, you know what I'm saying? People that rode the bus, the buses were leaving out, but we were walkers because we didn't stay far from the school. We crossed the street to go to the damn Food Line Plaza right across the street. And as soon as we crossed the street, because like we had to wait for one of the buses, you know what I'm saying, before we crossed the street. So one of the buses came by, you know what I'm saying, and then it got clear and we was able to go. The next bus that came out came down the street, and a car that almost hit us stopped and then kept going. And it was a Fiero. If anybody knows what a Fiero looks like, the bus ran over this Fiero. And matter of fact, we didn't even get all the way across the street. We was in the median when the bus ran over the Fiero because the Fiero was trying to get in the middle lane, but almost hit us. But instead of hitting us, they got hit by the bus. I don't know, or I didn't know at the time that this was possible, but the blood on this shirt was blue because it was so fresh. And I know we were kids, so we probably shouldn't have been up on the car, but our instincts was to see if these people are still alive. They wasn't. A Fiero looks like a Ferrari the way a Chrysler 300 looks like a goddamn Bentley. It's the knockoff version of the fucking Ferrari. You'll never catch me in one of them motherfuckers. I always said if a motherfucker was to get into a wreck in a fucking Fiero, you might as well just bury the whole car. Cause you ain't gonna be able to separate the damn two. But we were kids. And kids have unconditional love. So our first instincts was to see if these people were still alive and if there was anything that we could do to help them. Nope. All right. We ain't even let that shit shake us or none of that shit. We went directly to the bus and, you know what I'm saying, started helping the kids get off the bus and seeing if they was okay. Cause shit, them our friends on that fucking bus. We just don't have that, man. Cajun, your ass can't fit no damn Fiero. Don't do it. If you do, you're gonna have to get a convertible Fiero, and you're gonna have to get in the top and then put the top up. Oh, you always wanted to drive one of them cars. Oh, I'm about to say, hell nah. You get in the motherfucker Fiero, nigga, your goddamn, you gonna have to roll down the damn passenger window to let one of your cheeks out. They gonna lift the trunk, motherfucker lift the trunk and be able to see your ass crack. You can't fit in no damn Fiero, bro. That's all I'm saying. Hell no, Emperor Kodak. Your tall ass, a Fiero is like a skate to your ass, nigga. That's a skate. Skates got four wheels and goddamn it, you can step on a goddamn Fiero and tie that shit to your foot. Like them motherfucking cars are little, man. I ain't that big, and I said them bitches are too little for me. You know what I mean? Hell no. You'll be goddamn riding on top of that goddamn Fiero like grape ape. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? He said, I make turds bigger than a fucking Fiero. Real talk. I got problems bigger than Fieros, nigga. Like what? But alright. You were pushing it then. I drove a Dodge Neon too. Got pulled over after I left the fair because I ain't had no license. And I was only driving because the bitch I was with wanted to suck me up after the fair. So I was like, fuck it. I don't need no license. I'm just gonna take the back roads. I ain't wanted to drive that shit. She had that shit tricked out and all kind of shit. She had some goddamn tens on that shit or some shit. But it was like, you know what I'm saying? She had the lights on the inside with a nice little radio and shit. I still was like, yeah, this is definitely a bitch car. You know what I mean? It's just certain cars that's female cars, bro. My bad. Yeah, it do. It got a little more space, but that shit is like that's a Dodge Neon is a car for a freshman. Some shit that you ain't trying to spend too much money for, but you need to get to point A and point B and something that don't look awful. You know what I mean? That's a Dodge Neon. But you notice you don't see them motherfuckers no more, right? You'll see an 89 Bonneville before you see a goddamn Dodge Neon, a 94 Neon. Real shit. Straight up, man. Little mama, 4-cylinder piece of shit. Oh yeah, that Dodge Intrepid with that big ass windshield. Ooh. Yeah, that Dodge Intrepid. You know what I mean? That's what the Neon was. The Neon was the premature uh version of a damn Dodge Intrepid. Like, you don't go from a Dodge Intrepid to a Neon. I hope you went from a Neon to an Intrepid. Yeah. The Stratus was the baby, then it was the Neon, that's the teenager, and then the grown man was the Dodge Intrepid. Until they started coming out with the trucks. Yeah, Neon was like a clown car, but faster than my Tempo stock. Oh yeah, them Ford Tempos was pieces of shit. Yeah, my Tempo only 75 horsepower. Yeah, you could walk faster than that. I had to soup that motherfucker up. Yeah, yeah. You got to cut the muffle off that motherfucker and goddamn tweak them gears. You'll be able to get the fuck on. My mama had a Plymouth Acclaim, nigga. I fucking love that car. I used to steal the shit out of that car. The Mitsubishi Diamante. Oh, that bitch. That was a pussy puller, for lack of better words. I'm sorry, Miss Renee, if you still listening, but that was a pussy puller. A Mitsubishi Diamante, nigga. Bitches got wet just trying to pronounce that shit. Tell me I'm lying. Straight the fuck up. They nipples used to get hard just trying to pronounce that shit. Cause that story that I was telling you about with the homie who we got into that high speed chase with, that nigga had a damn Diamante. That's why we went to check back on that nigga. We knew he was sick. You lost your pussy puller. Ugh. Yeah, my grandma had a 9 Emperor Day 303 the Great said, yeah, my grandma had a 94 Plymouth Proclaim limited edition, dark green with gold trim and interior gold and gold rims. I picked it out for her. Them motherfuckers ran like a dream. You understand me? With that goddamn they had that squarish grill. It had the little square grill or whatever like that. Don't fuck around and get the chrome package like you said. Man, let's stop. That was a slept on ass automobile motherfucking bill. And some people ran them bitches in the dirt. But man, that was a nice car. That was a nice motherfucking car. It was better than the Cutlass. The Cutlass Sierra. It was better than the Cutlass Sierra. Yeah, and it had a V6. It wasn't no piece of shit it wasn't no piece of shit 4-cylinder. This shit had a V6 motor in that motherfucker. Man, I used to do numbers on goddamn 85, 75, 85 in that Acclaim. Stealing my mama's shit when she lived in Hateville. That car was quiet as hell. I'd throw that bitch in neutral and push that motherfucker out the goddamn into the street. Crank that motherfucker up when I got down the street. I'm gone. I don't know what happened to my mama Plymouth Proclaim. I think she got into a wreck. It wasn't her fault. I was mad as hell, boy. I used to love that motherfucker. And it was basic too. That shit ain't had none of this shit you said yours had. I mean, your grandma had. Her shit was a basic champagne color. God damn it. But that motherfucker was clean. You couldn't tell me shit. Pop in that goddamn UGK riding dirty. I'm out of here. And because that said, then I had my 95 old Cutlass Supreme SL dark green. I had that souped up and pimped out too. That's what's up. I ain't never had no car tricked out yet. And if I do, I'm gonna take it to Tire Kings, cause Miss Renee's son, Mike, bruh, that nigga be doing his motherfucking thing. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull this up and share it with y'all. I'll share this with y'all. It's the only family secret I give away. Yep, Tire Kings on Facebook. This man, I'm so proud of him. What the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. I ain't never had to navigate this shit on the computer. I always looked at this shit on my phone. It's wild. I see a whole bunch of shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, let me share this with y'all since I found it now. I done dropped the link. If y'all wanted to come up here and chop it up, Cause Thursday is back on the grind. Back to the movie. Let's see. I don't know if y'all can see this shit or hear it. You know, I don't hear nothing my damn self, so y'all probably can't. Let me make me small. Oh yeah, let me see it. Maybe this shit big. I don't know what y'all can see, what y'all can't see. But yeah, this the type of work he do. The fuck that shit sitting on wagon wheels, nigga. What the fuck? Trying to see if he got. Let me see. What the videos and shit up. Cause he be showing some before and after pics too. But yeah, it's Tire Kings with the Z, KINGZ, Tire Kings of Georgia. But if I do get some shit souped up, that's where I'm going. I done made up my mind. You got them Rucci wheels, Rucci forged. But his father's a mechanic, you know what I'm saying? And I don't hate, that's why I say I'm proud of him. Because I seen the trajectory or I seen the difference of what having your father in your life would do. And I remember when Miss Renee actually, because when we was in Atlanta, it was just Miss Renee and her daughter Keisha. Mike was with his dad. That's something else that I salute you for, Miss Renee, if you listening. Y'all might not have been together. Plus, we didn't know that. We were children and we stayed in the child's place. But I know that you didn't keep him, you didn't keep his son from him. And I'm looking at the end result or the product that came from that. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'll be talking about, the stuff that I be talking about. I'm telling y'all, this shit is from experience. This shit is from what I've seen. Y'all can't be keeping these kids away from their damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And of course, it was a no-brainer that, you know what I'm saying, your daughter was coming with you. Because how else is she going to be taught how to be a woman and things like that? And then, look, hey, I'm proud of her too. Shit, she ain't end up with me. Because the person that I was back then wasn't the person that I am now. And that's not who she needed to be with. And I'm glad that we had that understanding and it ain't no hard feelings, you know what I mean? And we still cool to this day. And you live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of her as well. Retired from the military, doing her thing. Has a big family, you know what I'm saying? So man, look, I didn't get jealous of that. I'm not jealous of their success, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand your upbringing has a lot to do with how your life turns out. It can either shape you or mold you, or it can hold you and control you. Some people are able to grow from it, and some people just don't make it. This thing called life, you know what I'm saying? It could be complicated if we make it. But if we go back and think about any situation that fell apart, it's because we didn't give a fuck. Some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. Either we didn't give a fuck, or the person that we was dealing with at the time, no matter what the situation was, they didn't give a fuck. Unconditional love and mutual respect goes hand in hand. Why you think chivalry is dead? Same shit, different toilet. What you think chivalry is? That's unconditional love. I ain't got to know this old bitch to give up my seat to her. She old. Ain't gonna kill me to stand up. I ain't gonna sprain my motherfucking elbow if I reach and open up this damn door for this woman. You ain't did nothing wrong to me. Unconditional love. We just ain't got that shit no more. That's too much like right. But drill music is popular because drill music pushes fuck you. Fuck anything you got going on. Fuck you. Fuck your girl. Fuck the car that you driving in. Fuck the house that you living in. Like fuck your education. I mean, fuck how much money you got in the bank because you ain't got none. You broke and I got all the money. You know what I'm saying? Like it's basically fuck you. Fuck you music. That's what they should call it. They talking about drill music. Man, that's fuck you music. I be listening to them motherfuckers. I'm like, when the fuck did they start giving motherfuckers with severe depression mics? Not just microphones, but they gave them studios to record in, big ass budgets and shit, record deals, millions of dollars. Y'all giving millions of dollars to the sickest motherfuckers in the world. If I was a record executive, I wouldn't give Kodak Black 50 fucking cents. Nigga, you got tattoos in your face. Like, babe, I remember 20 years ago, tattoos in your face mean your ass need to be, they got straight jackets for motherfuckers like y'all. I ain't never seen a motherfucker with tattoos in their face outside of a straight jacket. But yet here we are. Cardi B said if a nigga pissed her off, she'll have some trainers come through and run a train on them while they sleep from the shit that she poisoned them with. 2 years later, it's the biggest star on the planet. I said, we're going to hell. They promote that shit, but they took conscious music from us. Back in the day when people used to tell you to love and respect your parents, you know what I'm saying? Be a father to your children, music and shit like that, don't kill your brother just because he got some shit you ain't got. They took all that motherfucking music off the air and replaced it with shoot 'em up, bang, bang, gang, gang. And then they turn around and look at us like, why y'all act like that? What's wrong with y'all? Fuck you. Nigga. That's why Tupac came out with Thug Life, the hate you give. That's what THUG means, the hate you give. Like, motherfucker, we were born into this hatred shit. That's why we perpetuate it. But until we find a reason to love, we act like that. Like, I don't run the motherfucking streets no more because I got kids that love me and I need to be home. I got kids that love me, a wife that love me. So what the fuck am I running the streets for? I ain't finna be out here fucking with y'all niggas doing nothing. Y'all ain't got no goddamn, y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all ain't got no family to go home to. Oh well, I do. I'm out. Y'all can stay out here drinking like some fucking winos or whatever the fucking case may be. I'm taking my ass home. Cause I got people that love me. They looking forward to me, you know what I'm saying, to seeing me come through that door. Before when I was in a relationship, I ain't give a fuck about coming home. I knew that bitch ain't love me. That's how I know about being in a relationship with somebody but not being together. I dip on her ass for weeks at a time. I'm out. And I ain't even said it. I just left. Shit, you ain't give a fuck. I've been sitting in the house next to your ass for 3 hours and you ain't said 2 words to me. So you ain't gonna miss me for 3 days. Fuck wrong with you? It's 11, 12 o'clock at night. Where you at? Why? The fuck you asking me where I'm at for now? Motherfucker, when I was next to you ain't said shit to me. Fuck you asking me for now? I'm out. That ain't unconditional love. If the kids was up, I'll be kicking it with them and shit like that. But when they go to sleep and it's time to lay down and you don't want to do shit but watch TV, I'm out. Fuck all that. I might love you, but I don't love you enough not to fuck around on your ass. Cause you fucking around. You playing games. You don't feel like fucking like that shit take all goddamn day, but you feel like watching a marathon, a charmed bitch. All right, okay. You probably give this motherfucking white lighter some pussy before you give me some fucking pussy, bitch. I'm gone. And I ain't never fucking felt bad coming through the door. Cause I ain't give a fuck. It wasn't no unconditional love at the time. That's why y'all, if y'all ever wonder why we can do the shit that we do, cause we don't fucking we love y'all, but we don't have unconditional love for y'all. It gets to a point, you know what I'm saying, where we'll get there eventually. But if you listen to these motherfuckers on the internet, they want that shit on the first fucking date. Bitch, no. I don't even fucking know you. I'll give you a general decency or some shit like that, but bitch, I ain't going no overboard for you. And I don't fucking know you. You gotta get your ass out of here. That shit don't work like that. Like, that ain't unconditional love, because at that point, I feel like you trying me. The reason why my wife made it as far as she has with me, you know what I'm saying, and been with me as long as she has, because she ain't never showed me nothing but unconditional love from day one. And people could, chop it up and say, "Oh, nigga, you lucky or whatever." Hey, motherfucker, I ain't lucky, nigga. That's a big fat Cajun Dog Fire. That unconditional love is willing to sacrifice for the love you have for them. Yeah, they goddamn won. Like I said, the first night we talked all motherfucking night. Half of the way coming back from Atlanta. And when I got in the house, goddamn it, I talked to her that whole fucking night. She had to get up at she had to be to work at 8 o'clock. So, you know what I'm saying? About 7 o'clock, I was making her ass get off the phone. Girl, you need to do something. You can't be on the phone with me all night. Shit like that, but we just having such a good conversation. I know she struggled that day. That was a sacrifice. That was a sacrifice. She sacrificed having to struggle through her goddamn work day because she wanted to be on the goddamn phone all night with me. And for that, I appreciate her. Cause I know like I say, I'm a piece of work. Definitely a piece of motherfucking work. Nigga. I'm gonna keep your ass on your toes. I don't give a fuck who you is. But I'm a piece of work. But we have unconditional love for each other, and that's what got us, you know what I'm saying, this far, thus far. Cause we do aggravate the fuck out of each other. Like our shit ain't perfect. We have misunderstandings, miscommunications, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Shit, we human. And we chop it up as just that. You know, it ain't that we're not trying to pay attention to each other. Sometimes we fuck up. We just have to admit to that. But how can we fix this? What do we need to do to get this shit back on the right track? Cause we can't allow for, you know what I'm saying, something to be off the rails or whatever. Just like I said, it's a relationship. And when your ass start traveling to choppy waters, you better get your ass back on your navigational system and find out where the hell you need to be at. Cause you ain't in the right place now. This shit too choppy. We need to find some smoother waters to sail on. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got to have unconditional love for each other, man. Just point blank, period. And if you feel like you can't have unconditional or you don't have unconditional love for somebody, to stay the fuck from around them. That shit ain't hard. That's what made me look at my divorce as something different. No, that means shit. She don't fuck with you. Yeah, you don't fuck with me, then you really don't need to be with me or around me. Yes, divorce is what we need to do. Let's go. At first it's like, why you want a divorce? We can work this shit out. Nigga, she don't want to be with you. Fuck that. Let that shit go. LIG. Let it go. And in all honesty, that was the best thing for me. But like I said, if she was still in the goddamn way, I wouldn't have never found what I had now. Cause it's about timing. I know we all trying to find that person in life, but a lot of times it's about timing. If I would just stayed my ass in my little room at that rooming house, trying to smoke away the pain, and not took Miriam up on her offer when she offered me to come to church with her, I would have never met my wife. Or I would have never met this person as my wife. I probably would have found another fuck up. But I found what I found, and I'm glad I found what I found, and I'm even more glad that I was in the mental space or capacity to notice what I had and not fucked it up out of my pain and trauma and bitterness. Because after my divorce, I was on some fuck these bitches. All of them. Every last one of them. If they got two legs and a twat, fuck them. How I know that bitch ain't no different from the bitch that just broke my heart? Fuck every last one of them. I don't wall up. Like brick, then it's a 6-inch piece of goddamn metal in front of that shit. And then there's some wood in front of that shit. Like it's walls up, my nigga. Not fucking with y'all in the capacity to allow y'all to be able to fuck me over like that again. You crazy as hell. But I was like, what type of shit is that? Why would you want to walk around You know what I mean? With that type of chip on your shoulder, you ain't gonna get no motherfucking well. And I know because I did it for a period of time. I did it for a short period of time. I was wilding. And my mom was like, she was on some shit like, don't you want to save your marriage? I'm thinking to myself, hell no. Fuck that bitch. She don't want to be with me. And my dick needs to be sucked. I don't know, I know you wouldn't understand that because you ain't got one, mom. But at this point, no. Fuck that shit. Cause I knew getting a bitch wasn't shit. I could do that. I could do that shit with my eyes closed. Going through what I'm going through. That don't mean shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going through it. I'm hurting all that shit. But I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I still got needs. But I'm fucked up. I'm in a fucked up place. So I ain't give a fuck about that bitch. I think her son got deleted too. And I said some shit on Facebook and she was like, that was my son you was talking about. I'm like, you telling me like I'm supposed to give a fuck. I told you that little motherfucker gonna get his ass deleted. Like, the fuck? You don't remember when I played stepdaddy for about 2 weeks? Like, you got to be fucking dumb. Because I didn't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, when we don't give a fuck or when we had that don't give a fuck attitude, we go out into the world with that shit. And the bitch told me who her baby daddy was. I ain't give a fuck. She was like, yeah, my baby daddy is such and such. And I'm like, damn, I know that nigga. Because I actually did. I met the nigga before I met her. Because the town was a small ass town. But no, I met the nigga. I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? This nigga look like a science experiment. This nigga had a goddamn patch on his eye, a goddamn like somebody tried to slit his throat, so he had a gash on his throat and shit like that. The nigga had a big ass, and he used to like to wear tank tops and shit. He had a big ass hole in his goddamn shoulder and all kind of shit like that. I always wondered. Come to find out, I ended up fucking this nigga baby mama. Yeah, my baby daddy been shot, stabbed, that. I was like, God damn, what the fuck? This nigga is the Terminator? And one day I was with the bitch and we was at a store or some shit and that nigga pulled up. And I was like, oh, that nigga. That's your baby daddy? Wow. And me and him had exchanged words and shit previous, so you know what I mean? It wasn't like it was no thing. I ain't give a fuck. I'm like, I bet you think you're invincible, ain't it? You want me to finish the job that them motherfuckers couldn't do? Like, nigga, you were fucking with amateurs, you know, fucker. I don't know what the fuck. I'm just fucking your baby mama, nigga. We can make this shit a battle if you want to, but trust me, I ain't taking it from her. She giving it to me. Motherfucker. Fuck you gonna be mad at me for? I mean, she told me y'all wasn't together. Not that I gave a fuck. But like I said, I'm operating in I don't give a fuck about you or this bitch. I don't. I'm technically still motherfucking married. The fuck I look like giving a fuck about any of y'all. Keeping it a stack. But ain't shit happened. Me and the bitch eventually broke up because I was like, this was something I was doing. The fuck? Like you was a rebound. I ain't never had nobody and used them as a rebound, but no, I used her as a rebound. Actually, no, that ain't the reason why I stopped fucking with her. I stopped fucking with the bitch because the bitch started selling pills. You know what I'm saying? She was a doctor. She was a nurse. And she started selling pills. And I was like, I'm on probation, bitch. I got to get the fuck around this. I ain't signed up for this. I just wanted my dick sucked every now and then. I ain't signed up for this. When I found that shit out, but you finna get locked up. I don't want no motherfucking parts of it. I'm on federal probation. I don't even supposed to be around no stupid shit like this. If I knew you was doing stupid shit like this, I wouldn't been around your ass. And now that I know, I'm out. I ain't got what the fuck I wanted anyway. I never told her this, but I thanked her. I was thankful for her because, fucking with her and other bitches helped me get over what I was going through. Fucked up as it sounds. Give a fuck. Helped me go, it helped me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, fucking another nigga bitch like somebody else fucking mine. It didn't make me feel no better. It just, I'm like, oh, this how easy it is. These bitches ain't shit. It wasn't until probably about 10, 15 years later that Chris Brown came out with the song These Hoes Ain't Loyal. I been knew that shit. I'm outside my motherfucking mama house, getting my dick sucked, standing in the damn driver side door, leaning on the hood, getting my motherfucking getting blowed, cuz I ain't give a fuck. She let me do the shit. I was like, man, these motherfuckers don't, they'll let you do anything. Cause I was operating out of a space where I didn't give a fuck. I ain't had no unconditional love, nigga. I ain't love shit. I had unconditional love, but I'm like, I love the motherfucker for nothing. Straight up. That's what I felt like. I felt like I love somebody for nothing. Waste of fucking love. Wasted 13 years. I had to relearn what that shit was or what it felt like. And now that I'm in the position, in the place where, you know what I'm saying, I got peace and I have unconditional love, you know what I'm saying, etc. I move through this world differently. I'm in a space now where I can create. I'm in a space now where I can work, you know what I'm saying, and build and do things. I'm not constantly in problem fixing mode because it's always a fucking problem when you're dealing with somebody who's a fucking problem. They ain't on the same page with you. It's a constant tug of fucking war. That ain't what relationships and shit supposed to be, man. And I be wanting to tell her, yeah, you talk all that shit because you healthy, bitch. When your ass sick, I want to see if them motherfuckers that you think love your ass still do. Cause not the knocker and shit, but like I said, she ain't even had no fucking education. I wasn't even supposed to be with that motherfucker. But I was like, man, look, we'll get it. We'll get it. I ain't got no high school diploma neither. I got a damn GED. So when it come down to that GED test, I'll be able to help you with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll study with you. Cause I love you. I understand that you had to drop out of school or school was hard because you had a child while you were in school. The pressure of that alone made you, you know what I'm saying, not finish school. I could love you through that. That's unconditional love. But the minute you give me your ass to kiss, it's time for me to go. And I didn't learn that before because I tried to stick around and make some shit work that wasn't working. The definition of fucking insanity. You know what I mean? Doing the same shit, expecting a different fucking result because I'm doing it with the same fucking person. Nigga, you stupid or you crazy? Or a combination of both. Cajun Darkfire said, this reminds me of my wife, and I had to work with her to understand me or help me to understand how I love her. Hold on. I don't know. You might have to retype that, or either I'm too fucking high. This reminds me of my wife and I. Hold on. This reminds me of my wife and I had to work. My wife and I had to work with her to understand me how I love her. I don't know. I'm pretty good at reading, but I don't understand that. There's a word or two missing. But I get what you're saying, though. I get the gist of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I think because that's what we have to do in relationships. That's what people don't fucking understand. We got to teach each other how to love us. But we can't teach somebody how to love us if we don't know how to love ourselves or we don't love ourselves. The same thing as if you don't know what you like and don't like, then how the hell you gonna be able to tell somebody what not to do or what to do? You know what I'm saying? Because you like it or don't like it. Even down to the food. Like a lot of people don't know what the fuck kind of foods they don't like because they ain't tried the shit yet. You ain't never fixed some shit for somebody and be like, I ain't never had that. I don't know what that is. Is it good? Try eating the motherfucker and you tell me. If it's not good to you, then it's something that we don't need to cook no more. Or I don't need to cook no more for you. But I think relationships are built off of learning these things as we go along because what we don't know, or what we haven't learned about ourselves up until the time we meet the people that we're going to be with or want to be with, what we don't know up until then, we got to learn the shit while we with them. I ain't never had nobody talk to me like that before. I didn't know I didn't like that shit, but I'm now listening to it and hearing it from you talking to me like that. I don't like that shit. And no, that ain't how you was. Because if that's how you was before, I would have told your ass before. No, I got to tell your ass, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that point. A lot of people break up because of little shit. Straight up. Like it be the little thing. A lot of relationships don't break up over major shit. It be little shit. It be an accumulation of a bunch of little shit. Death by 1,000 cuts. That's what it's called. You ain't got to be chopped in half, goddamn it. You could be deleted by a death of 1,000 cuts, 1,000 small cuts. You know what I'm saying? Cajun Dogfire said, bro, when I lost my job and my car broke down, she was about to leave me. I told her, you're not about to make bad luck in three on me. I got you. Like she want to kick you while you were down type of shit. Yeah, I've been there. And that shit hurt too. To be kicked while you down, nigga. That's how I felt. Motherfucker told me she wanted to divorce me while I'm in prison. I'm like, damn, I'm already in prison. What the fuck else? You know what I'm saying? What could be worse? Oh, your motherfucking woman don't want to be with you no more because she fucking somebody else. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be worse. Especially to get out to that. You thinking you finna get out and, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm out. Hey. Nah, fuck all that. And I wasn't in a position to say, oh, no, you ain't finna about to make this. No. Mm-mm. Hell nah, nigga. You finna take all these L's. Yeah, but they ain't finna be losses. Watch this. Fuck that shit. Let's add another L to that motherfucker. It's called life, nigga. This shit is just life. Fuck that bitch. She ain't want to be with me. That's her problem. I should be thanking her. You don't want to be with me, bitch. I'm the best person on the planet. The fuck? Might be a biased statement, but hey, that's how the fuck I feel. And if you don't want to be with me, oh well, shit. Cool. The fuck? What I'm gonna be mad at you for? You the stupid. Bitch, you don't want to be with me. I know what the fuck I am. You should be fucking honored to be in my goddamn presence. Fucking peasant. But it's all good. That's why I don't, even when it comes down to rejection, you know what I'm saying? Because I got unconditional love for my motherfucking self, if nothing else. I love me. I fuck with me. So it's easy to tell if somebody don't fuck with me. Because I know how I fuck with me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna let myself go without a bitch ass thing. And if you call yourself with me and you allow me to go without, knowing damn well you can do something about it, you don't fuck with me for real. That's all the fuck I need to know. And I will get the fuck away from you. You ain't got to fuck with me at all, let alone for real. I'll make it happen, Captain. I wonder if JD going on tonight. Hold on, let me check my what you call this. 'Cause he ain't here, so he might be on. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, let me call Ron Mac. I'm supposed to do that shit 2 hours ago. It's still his birthday. It's still what 7 minutes for his birthday over with. He ain't answering the phone. Let me see. I can still do this for him though. Before the call has been forwarded to voicemail. Before the clock strikes 12. Yeah, I know. I know that now. After this shit been long 50 times. I need to put this shit towards the top. Oh, fuck, I always look for this shit. That's that bullshit. Where did I put it at? 12. I feel gonna come through, but it's all good. Go enjoy your birthday, Najee. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can move this up. So, yeah, put it at the top. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Oh shit, what did I do? I just wanted to make sure I did that. Before I get off this live stream. But Cajun, yeah, I went through some similar shit to that, but I think that's when shit got rocky. You know what I'm saying? When we hit a hard patch, and she was like, "Fuck that shit." Fuck this shit, I'm out. It would be like that. You know what I'm saying? But shit, get up, dust yourself off, and jump your ass back on that horse. But before you say giddy up, smack that horse in the ass and make it kick that bitch in the face and then ride out. You know what I mean? But dust yourself off. You know what I mean? Get up and get back on that motherfucker. Because that's just one person. There's 7 billion motherfucking people out here. You'll find your person. But it's a lot of motherfuckers that say they can't find nobody, but they ain't looking. If you hoping that goddamn a player come in through goddamn Call of Duty that's a female or some shit like that, like nah, motherfucker, you gotta get out here if you want to find some shit. If you want to find what you're looking for, cause it's out here. Social media will have you thinking that it's probably 2 or 3 motherfucking decent people out here, but nah, it's way more than that. It's some people that done got to the point where they sick of this shit. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? The whoremongering, the goddamn club hopping, the bar hopping, the this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people might not be fucking with that. Thank you. I feel like I need a dressing or something. What I usually put on this? Nah, I'm talking about like, I don't know, like a Polonaise or teriyaki sauce. Uh-uh. I'm good. God damn, this is perfect. Oh, we got Lord ADS in the building. We got down, give you your proper while I lift you up. Lord ADS in the building. What's good with you, bro?
What up,
How's it
though?
going?
Well, brother. Well, how you doing this evening?
I'm great. I'm great. I ain't got no complaints. I'm 6 feet above ground, not 6 feet below it. So I ain't got no complaints.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got fighting chance as long as you here. Because when you gone, ain't no more fighting to be done. Ain't
A
nothing to be
wrap.
had. Yeah,
It's a
it's a whole
wrap.
wrap.
Yep. Somebody was telling me that on the set, you know what I'm saying? Like, you winning. Just stay winning. I said, man, even if I die, I won. Because I done made it to the finish line. So
Brother,
yeah, I'm good.
as long as you know what I'm saying, maintain your character and your values, you winning.
Real talk.
Yeah. Money don't matter as much as your character know your values in life, right?
Real shit.
Yeah.
Straight up. Judas had to learn that the hard way. Them same 30 pieces of silver that he sold Jesus out for, he ended up taking that shit back. Like, man, fuck this money.
Yeah. And end up taking yourself out back.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? That's why you ain't gonna never get me to chase no motherfucking bag. I know I need enough money to survive, but other than that, I ain't like that. Life is more to life than that shit. The best things in life are free. That's
Yeah.
the understatement of the millennium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. You was talking about unconditional love. You had just mentioned that yourself a second ago. Love is the one thing of any real value in this lifetime for human beings is to be loved and to love others. You know, right?
Yep. Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't know if I want to talk about this yet because I don't have a result. But I had this person, right? She
Uh-huh.
fine, brother. She is gorgeous. I mean, she's beautiful, smart too, super smart. You know what I'm saying? And I've been nothing but honest with her this whole route.
Mm-hmm.
You know, honest. I mean, flat out honest with her. Whatever she asks, I try to tell them the truth best of my ability. Well, I tested her out and I gave her some information. You know what I'm saying? Told her,
Yeah.
hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm a divorced man who been through bankruptcy. I didn't have failed marriages, businesses. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm recuperating, recovering. Yeah, I make money, and you know, what I'm saying I'm on, back on track, and I'm doing things, you know, what I'm saying accordingly, and probably better, you know, what I'm saying than expected in a lot of ways, right? In a lot of cases.
Right.
But I told her, I said, hey, you know, what I'm saying at this point, you know, me and my ex, you know, we split. You know, so you know, I don't own a house right now. I have an apartment, but I was looking at a brownstone or a fixer upper, you know, right? And she's a well-established woman, beautiful woman, man, insanely gorgeous girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just testing out, see what she say, right? Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? If I like you and I plan on being with you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, and I'm just kind of seeing what she gonna say back. Cause she talked about I gotta go read a book. I said, okay, well enjoy the book. You know?
That was her response to what you said?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go read a book.
Mm.
You know, she's talking about, you know, saying she's like, oh, you know, I think that you're a good person because you're a good father. I said, baby, I said, thank you for that. I said, but a man who found for wife found for good thing. I'm looking for a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's silence again, right? After I told her about the whole situation. So I'm gonna let her rest in her femininity and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. You know, so besides that though, I mean, I ain't you know me, I ain't about to turn all my eggs in one basket anyway until I'm sure that basket, you know what I'm saying, can fit my eggs in it.
Mm-hmm.
So
But you
man, I
still,
was
yeah, but you still want to know where a person's at. So I see where you're coming from.
yeah, I mean that matters, right? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I could probably get away with, you know, saying, you know, tricking and deceiving her, still getting what I want out of her relatively easy. But I don't want to have to live that way. I don't want to have to live a lie, you know what I'm saying, just to keep, you know, manipulating her at that point, right? I don't think that's, no, I don't want that on my conscience you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
at this point in my life. I really don't want that on my conscience. I don't like to lie. I don't. I mean, I
Right.
will if I have to. I mean, anybody. Let's just keep it real. That's a human thing. People lie when you know, saying when they in desperate or need situations, right? They'll tell whatever they need to say to get what them saying they need or want or whatever, whatnot, right?
Right.
But I'm not in that circumstance right now. I don't need to. So I just want to keep it real with her. You know, what I'm saying 100%, 150%, 100,000% if I could. But even then, man, I mean, she going to the gym, man, going out, man. There's so many crazy, beautiful women here in Atlanta.
I know.
Insanely gorgeous women. We ain't
Mm-hmm.
talking about, we talking about Asian, Latino. You know, you got your white women looking good out here too. There's some fine white women out here. You know what I'm
Man, you
saying?
got Egyptians, Brazilians,
Millions,
you got all
Indonesians.
kind of
Yeah.
motherfuckers out there, man. I know.
And even got Indians. I mean, Indian
I
women
know.
love black men. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. I mean, they you know that gonna cost them a couple lashes fucking with you, but they love black men too.
Real shit.
Yeah.
I done put the tip of my dick on one of them dots.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You get that good Hindu blessing. There you
Mm-hmm.
go.
I'm like, I know
Mm.
I'm fucking up all kind of religious shit right now, but I don't give a fuck.
Well, I think you're safe as long as a dot don't appear on your dick.
Straight up. That's what I said too. Yeah, you laugh. That's what I said.
Ain't no dot, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, right? You know, like oh,
I felt like it was a target. Like, bitch, you got a target on your face. I got to. I'm sorry. Like I might be fucked up, but I can't let this opportunity pass. You know, tell them when I'm gonna get another one of y'all motherfucking red dots.
yeah, but is you a sharpshooter though? Is you a
Hey,
sharpshooter?
yeah,
Yeah.
damn right.
You got your badge, or like I got my badge on your forehead. Yay!
Real
Take a
shit.
picture of it, send it up. Your marksmanship.
Right.
You ex-army. You know they'll give you that marksmanship. You know, saying
I
medal.
know,
You have
bro.
a badge.
Look, I caught that as soon as you put it down. I picked it up as soon as you put it down because I am a sharpshooter, like real shit,
Yeah.
in more ways than one.
Yeah. You know, say if you got accuracy, you got accuracy, right? If you got the type of
Okay.
eyes that some brothers just got them eagle eyes, man, them hawk eyes, but they can hit something 1,000 foot away. You know what I'm saying? Or with
Yeah.
a barrel, with a barrel, with a barrel rifle.
Yeah.
Just Winchester.
People think motherfucker tripping, but yeah, I can shoot the goddamn wings off a butterfly from 500 goddamn yards.
Yeah.
It was a goddamn a bee, you know what I'm saying, back when, my early days, but I ain't gonna flex. It's probably more like a butterfly now. Or a butterfly, I'll tear his ass up from 500.
Yeah, yeah. Now, me, I know it take me a couple shots sometimes because I started off hunting rabbit and squirrels, so you know how they get. You know what I'm saying? They be squiggly as hell. They go in 1,000 different directions, all types of jazz, right? So you might miss a shot or two,
Yeah,
but eventually I
anticipate
catch
them.
his ass. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I want to go deer hunting but the winter's almost over now. Hell, man, we
man,
in
that shit.
damn this year going
Winter is
fast.
done. It's pollen.
Yeah.
Pollen is out now. That's how you know winter is over with.
Yeah, man. I think deer hunt season over with down here in Georgia now. So you know where you go out and get that. You might be able
Deer,
to sneak and do it on somebody's property.
deer hunting
But
season might be over, but deer hitting season damn sure ain't over with. Cause somebody just ran into a deer not too long ago in my neighborhood.
I mean, how that be though. Some folks don't like the passive opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Make sure deer see them headlights. I know folks like that. I've been there a couple times myself. Saying with deer in headlights, he just turn around and look with some big ass eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. And I'll be like, nigga, please, saying I got 5 seconds, hit my brakes, and you 3 seconds
Shit.
away. Your
Yeah,
ass grass.
yeah, yeah. It ain't gonna work. Ain't no swerving. Better hit that motherfucker.
Yep, and pull over and take them to the side of the road, drag them by the
Hey,
horns to the
straight up.
side. If you can at least, sometimes you hit them. Saying, no, I don't talk about hitting deers like that because I don't do it habitually. But
Yeah.
you want to make sure you pull them off to the side of the road. And then get back in your car. You might want to call road service. Tell them, hey, saying it's dead
Motherfucker,
deer over here. But
whoever
don't tell
this
them that you
was,
did it.
whoever this was, they left Bambi ass in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I don't want to, saying disrespect it, desecrate the animal, right? So you drag them off to
Yeah,
the
I
side.
know. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
As you should. So Lord it is got unconditional love for animals.
I wouldn't say it's unconditional. It got
Right,
conditions to it.
because you ain't gonna feel the same way about a dog if it bites your ass. Oh, I gotta put your ass down, old yellow.
I hate to say it, but not by a dog at all. A dog ain't a human. It ain't a person.
I know,
You
I'm
know,
just saying. We were talking about deers though.
yeah. When it comes to animals, they. I'm a firm believer that animals don't have souls. They don't.
Me, yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like that too. I had that conversation with somebody a long time ago. Feel like animals have souls. You crazy as hell. Well, what was his soul telling him when he was staring in the eyes of an 18-wheeler with this stupid face? His soul ain't telling his ass to keep moving, motherfucker. Ain't got no goddamn soul. So you
See
mean to
about
tell me this whole pile of ants that you just set on fire, all of them got souls? Oh, okay.
you going to hell.
Right.
You kill. Say you killed off. 17 million ants. In a
Okay.
half hour.
Right.
Could you imagine getting to heaven and the ants judge you on Judgment Day? I mean, let's keep real. The roaches, because I'd have used up bottles of raid. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
You ever drown them in raid and then step on
Yeah, yeah. Those American ones, man. Those things grow as long as your
them?
finger. Yeah.
Hey, my partner did that shit one time. That nigga sprayed half a can of goddamn roach spray on the roach and then tried to step on him and goddamn that puddle had his ass on his back. I was laughing like a motherfucker. I said, nigga, you could not make this shit up. I wish I was able to record that shit. That was hilarious. But yeah,
Yeah.
man. I think the key to us getting this shit back on track as far as a community or whatever the case may be is unconditional love, man.
I think that we over the last 3 or 4 decades got caught up in, what's it called? Populist. Is it populist, or we became more of a celebrity cult where we started valuing people with money over people with character, right? You know what I'm saying? We rather listen to you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying? And Deion's a great example of a man, if you ask me, truth, a very good example, even without the money. I like Deion, you know what I'm saying, the way he handles things, and I like, saying his style of doing things, right? I think he's a great example of a man.
Now,
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he's the same one who came out with the song Must Be the Money.
Of course. I mean, he's rich. 90s rich. You know what I'm saying? Back in those
Right.
days, the money he was getting, I mean, shoot, $1 million, man. People forget back in the 80s, $1 million people thought was that you couldn't achieve or you couldn't get, you know what I'm saying? $1
Okay.
million. That was unachievable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nowadays, you need 5 million to retire.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't fall into that shit because I know plenty of niggas who died and ain't had shit. They ain't stopped their ass from dying.
That's the vast majority of people, man, on this world, on this earth.
Yeah,
You know,
so I'm just saying, but having that number like that in your head will always constantly have you working on somebody's goddamn and somebody's rat maze.
yep, you a slave to the money. Slave to the money. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't need that much to retire because shit. When I die, I'm dead. Goddamn it, fuck that shit.
that's one thing my daddy told me as a
I
youth.
mean, we putting stuff in place. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but we putting stuff in place and things like that, and that's why I also appreciate my wife because it was her idea actually. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I got us a life insurance. You know what I'm saying? Policy and da 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 da. All right, cool. Like you know what I'm saying? She handled that shit because she was like, in case either one of us go, you know what I'm saying? We'll be able to mourn in peace. You know what I'm saying? We won't have to have that financial burden. I'm like, that's what's up.
No, I don't want to leave my burden
Because
upon my children. So life insurance policies
exactly.
are a must.
That's
But
what yeah, that's what she was saying. She don't
yeah,
want she
you
was
don't want
saying
to
she
burden
don't
your wife
want
with
me and the
kids.
children to suffer. And I'm like, I don't want you and the children to suffer. But either way, we don't want the children to suffer. That's one thing we agree on.
Yeah, that's a horrible feeling for a man to pass and leave his wife, you know what I'm saying, and his children, his legacy, his
Yeah,
family in peril, right? That's a horrible feeling.
right.
But one thing my dad told me, Stan, as a youth,
Mm-hmm.
he said, son, he said, money is a great resource and an awesome ally, but it is a cruel master.
That
Money
was
is a
deep.
cruel master. Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep. It damn sure is. They
Because
damn
it
sure.
will,
Go ahead.
yeah, because it will drink your life. It will drink deep of your life. You know what I'm saying? And you will have nothing to show for it but that resource, money. And if you die and you got $10 billion, but you ain't got nothing but pets, what did you do all that for?
Nothing.
Nothing. Mm-mm.
That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? Having all this material bullshit don't mean shit. You still ain't got nothing to show for it. Like, cause even when Katrina happened, as fucked up as it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like y'all motherfuckers got 20 cars and shit. Like you can't drive all 20 of them motherfucking cars. And now you crying and shit because they didn't got washed the fuck away. I get it, but at the same time, all right, that shit was important. It was at one time. Now that shit ain't shit.
No, that same car you bought today, you got to think about it, Stan. That guy, remember those people buying those Bentleys in the early 2000s, 1998, 2000, everybody had no sale. All your rich celebrities had a Bentley, right?
Right.
You can buy that same Bentley today for $15,000.
Mm-hmm. That's why I
Yeah,
say, man, people be putting importance on bullshit. But the shit that we need to put importance on, we don't. Don't nobody want to have family. Don't nobody want to get married. Don't nobody want to have kids. Like, what the fuck we doing?
Childish, self-centered, unworthy of love. But the good Lord still loves them the same, even though they're impetulant and foolish. Very foolish, you know what I'm saying? Very
Right.
foolish when it comes to their ambitions and goals. The only way you build out is if you have infrastructure, right? And
Mm-hmm.
foundation. And if you don't have a family, you don't have any infrastructure, but you just have you, which has its benefits, of course, as well, being single with money. But at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, how many bitches did you got to fuck to realize that, you know what I'm saying, all these bitches you didn't fuck, you know what I'm saying, ain't really benefit, because you ain't got no children. You
Right.
just fucking for fun your whole life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you pass away, that money just, you know what I'm saying, I was looking at a special yesterday of my people's house, right? Very funny thing. It was hoarders, the super hoarders, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is the story that they would show me on the show. The man and his wife, they had gotten married, right? He's ex-military or something or another. I forgot, but they out there in New York, I believe, right? Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they was together for 10, 15, 20 years. They bought a house, did all this stuff. They moved the sister in almost immediately after they got married. I mean, we're talking about months after they got married. So the sister's there the whole time, right?
Yeah.
And tell you the truth, sister's kind of cute. So, but the man, though, this is white man, he after the wife passes, saying years later, him and the sister just live together. The sister goes batshit because, let's just keep it real. Hysteria is a real thing. That means if a bitch ain't getting fucked, she go crazy.
Oh yeah.
She ain't fucking her. You know what I'm saying? She been in that house for years and that pussy pent up and all that extra energy just crapped up in that thing, in that cut. That makes them, saying they start to go insane because estrogen, saying pumps emotion, right?
Yeah.
And when they full of it, there's nothing but emotional making irrational decisions. So the house is shit at this point. I mean feces, all this other stuff. A bathroom can't even use that no more. It's just got all types of shit in there. And they found in the house, right? For one, they found things of value on his end, But the girl, the wife, because you asked me truth. After the wife passed, I've been fucking the sister. I'm sorry, I'm gonna fuck her too because I'm gonna get some babies out of here one way or another, right? Nephew, saying living down the street, ain't seen him for years, right? Man passes. They go through his house. Guess what they find, Stan?
What?
2 years worth of Social Security checks.
Damn.
2 full Social Security checks. And this is from the 70s and from the 80s. So once you go cash those in, they also give you back what's that thing called? Net value, right? So you get the
Mm-hmm.
interest off that.
Mm.
Altogether, they found about $300,000-$400,000 worth of stuff, worth of money, valuables in that house after they had passed. Nothing they
Wow.
can do with, I mean, what's it worth? Right?
Mm-hmm.
This poor woman gets out of here. She ain't got no type of saying legacy, no child to carry her name. Send the man out of here. He ain't got no legacy to carry his name. Nothing to leave that to but the nephew, right? And say other family members. So they in there collecting, saying change off of this dude's, death or saying in the least, saying off his passing,
Mm-hmm.
which is wild to me why people think that way. Why go through life, saying single and alone when there's an opportunity right there in the other room?
Yeah, that's wild.
She gonna pump them babies out. We talking about 1930s and 40s, saying? Them type
Mm-hmm.
of, she gonna pump them babies out. But ultimately, they both passed. They had nothing to show for it. They found him dead on the, was it, fucking 3 foot of trash.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild.
That
All
is
that shit
wild.
to show for it. Nothing to show for it.
Yep, that's why I say store your riches in heaven, man. Fuck all this material bullshit down here. Cause it's
I'd
nice,
rather,
but some of this shit That's, going back to why I said I ain't never tricked no cars out or no shit like that, because I grew up in a era where you ain't want to make yourself a target. Fuckers will smoke your ass at the red light for riding too clean.
And they still will. That ain't
Yeah,
changed.
yeah.
You know?
hmm I be watching some of them videos and shit. Motherfuckers be tearing motherfuckers out. I'm like, damn. I wonder what caused that, or what I'm saying. Did them niggas had beef or some shit? Nah, motherfucker probably just had a nice ass car. And these young niggas riding around in a stolen piece of shit, and your ass, you out of here because you want to have something nice. You might not even be flossing. You just want to have something nice.
But don't you envy the drug dealer a little bit if that is the case? If he is the dope
Hell
dealer and he's
nah.
no,
I
no,
don't.
no, because even though he got taken out in his prime at the best of his life. That was the peak. And
Uh-huh.
then he got legacy too. He got children left behind.
Right.
So he at least left the world with something,
Mm-hmm.
and he enjoyed his moment. Like they said, the good die young, man. They really do, you
Yeah.
know?
Like Goody Mob said, the good die mostly over bullshit.
Yes, they do. You know what I'm saying? And in a lot of cases, it's something, saying that is preventable, but, in that current moment, who's thinking prevention? It's either life or death. And at
Real
that point,
talk.
once the gun is out, you know what I'm saying? Once they pull that gun out, in the back, keep in mind, the shooter, he knows if he don't pull the trigger, that you likely come back and get him.
And get him. Exactly. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
just knew them. I just knew them boys gonna blow my brains out the first time I got robbed. Cause I'm like, y'all know anything about me, if y'all let me live, it is a wrap for y'all ass. And anybody who around y'all. So I sure fucking hate it. But
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't smoke me. But I still
Hey,
had to
brother,
fulfill my promise. You know, lie. What?
you got to be grateful to the good Lord for grace. He had a bigger plan for you than just, saying down in that particular moment.
Yeah.
And look at all that's occurred since then. You come up. You come up big, real big, Stan.
Yeah.
Life is
Man.
good.
Shit. Look, before I had went to jail or prison rather, my partner had to look over my paperwork to make sure I didn't snitch. Because if there was anything in there about me snitching, he was gonna plug my ass right there.
Well, brothers got to protect his assets.
Yeah, real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in prayer mode the whole time. I remember knowing when I knew I was going to jail, I was still in the midst of doing the shit. And I was like, I had a conversation with God. And I said, when it come time to go to jail for this shit, just look out for the family. You know what I'm saying? And just let them know that shit, I was trying.
Yeah,
That's
at
it.
least, Lord, let me leave on good terms. Right?
Right.
With the
Yeah, I was
people I
trying.
love. At least let me leave on good terms with the people I love.
Right. And he held me the
Mm-hmm.
whole, you know what I'm saying? He held me the whole time. It just even still my wife wanted a divorce. So, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't blaming God for that. I didn't.
No,
God
no,
for
no,
that.
Stan. As a man, I've come to realize that you know that people are damaged,
Yeah.
especially from our community. They are. Some of people are severely compromised. Right?
Yeah, we
When it
come from
comes
a lot of
to
trauma. Yeah.
yeah, when it comes to saying what they've experienced, right? So
Mm-hmm.
saying when you marry one of them, so a lot of times you don't know this until you're up around that person, consistently, right? When you get to see them every day and they can't hide it no more.
Right.
That's when you get to see the real, saying that what's underneath that, saying that shell, right? You get to see the core of that person's heart.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you pleasantly surprised though. You be surprised sometimes, like, man, she's a lot better than I thought she was. She's a good girl. She's a good woman.
Right.
But other times you be like, damn, her soul is shit. She
Right.
is, she's really a shitty person,
Mm-hmm.
to be with, and you know, sometimes the Lord will deliver us from circumstances beyond our control, especially when it comes to other people. And you know, I'm a firm believer in being grateful for deliverance versus, you know, saying having any type of you know, mild feelings, you know, any bad feelings about the relationship.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't have no bad feelings about the relationship. I just hate what it did to my kids, but I'm thankful. Even for the fact that we're not together. I'm thankful for that too.
Ain't nothing you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? It's out of your control. From the put it this way, from the
Not
time you left
yeah,
the house,
but not just that. If I would have stayed around that bitch, I would have been in jail.
even more reason to leave. Because
Goddamn right.
you think being out the house, you know what I'm saying, is difficult to do for your kids. Try being, you know what I'm saying, a place where
Lock
there
the
is
fuck up.
no, yeah,
Right.
where you can't even, you know what I'm saying, leave the vicinity
Trying to
for
raise them, trying to raise them behind the glass. Shit. Hell
yeah.
no. I'm straight on that. And yeah, you're right. Cause that's why I was thankful that now you out, bro. You free. Get over that shit and get yourself back to where you need to be. Point blank, period. You gotta put yourself back together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for man, a wise man once told me back in the day, he said, a man can reset 10, 15, 20, 30, you know, 100, 1,000 times if you need to. A
Yeah.
man can reset it, you know what I'm saying, 65, 70 years old if you have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I know.
women are
I
the ones
get it.
who have challenges resetting, you know, right?
Right. No, I get it, bro. That's why I said what I said the other day. It might have sounded fucked up, but like I say, as much as I love my wife, we love each other. If we feel like we don't want to do this shit no more, it's time to go. We no longer need to waste each other's time. Point blank, period. Because it takes too much for this thing to work. And if we ain't in it wholeheartedly, or we ain't rocking till the wheels fall off, then we need to get the fuck out the car.
Now, I won't tell you what I would, how I think about that because after so many years, somebody getting an ass whooping.
Nah,
Mm,
hell no.
mm,
I feel like if Yeah, I
mm.
feel like if I'm not the one for you, then you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna hold you up
Then
because
who is though?
the one for you might be out there. You just ain't found them yet.
If put it this way, if you've been with her 15 years, who the fuck is the one for her? What was that? What was I doing here this whole time? You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, that's the thing. I was with somebody for 13 years. Don't you think I felt like that too?
But that was young love though. That's different. That's young
No, it's
love.
not different. No, no, it ain't. It wasn't young love. I wasn't a young nigga then. I was young by age, but not by mentality. I knew that I couldn't be out here running the motherfucking streets. I settled down and was a stepfather at the age of 19. Like, I knew what these streets had to offer me. I ain't have to wait till I was 20, 25 and shit like that to see what these streets had to offer me. Like, the shit that them niggas was doing, I was doing that shit early. Like, bitches was listening to Luke molesting me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember shit. That same day the album dropped, my drawers dropped. God damn it. And it was Luke album, Luke in the Nude. You know what I'm saying? Look up what year that shit came out in. Like, I should not still remember that, but some trauma you can't fucking forget. And what I'm saying is a lot of that shit came from me operating out of trauma because of the shit that happened to me. Hurt people hurt people. And I had to, like you said, reset, relearn, you know what I'm saying? How to love, what was love. But I knew that shit wasn't it. Them bitches ain't love me. Them bitches was taking turns on my ass. And then went to the club later on. Like, what the fuck?
Stand, brother. I would still argue the point, even at that point in your life, right? You were still progressing through your journey of manhood. You know, that
Not
was your version of
nah,
it.
not at that point. At that point, I was still like less than 10. I ain't need to be experiencing what I was
Oh, no, no,
experiencing.
no, 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 brother. We ain't talking about that type of trauma. Now that's too deep for me.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about,
We ain't
but
going
by the
there.
so yeah, so by the time I was 19 and shit, no, I wanted to be I wanted to be a man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like if I'm rocking with this female and she has a child, I gotta carry myself a certain way. I can't operate a certain way in front of this young man. You know what I'm saying? I may not be his father, but he looks up to me. You know what I'm saying? He knows the difference in the atmosphere when I'm around with his mom versus, you know what I'm saying, when anybody else was around with her before I came around. Children are smart, man. You know that you know what I'm saying? I looked out for him and loved on him like he was mine. That's why we was able to squash it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we went through. But I knew I was a young man, but I was coming into my own. Like you said, I was learning. I was still learning me. But I had a certain level of maturity because of the bullshit that I've been through. And I knew niggas that was older than me who ain't experienced shit. I had enough game to fuck them niggas mamas. And them niggas was in their 20s and 30s.
Hmm.
Like
I feel
now
you.
the streets is a different beast, man. And I wouldn't advise that shit for nobody, especially if they ain't on point. And I'm on point like a goddamn cactus at all
Yeah,
angles.
yeah.
You know what
Your
I'm
ass still
saying?
doing backflips, nigga. Your
Yeah.
ass still doing backflips.
At 46 without stretching.
Yeah, yeah. But I say this, Dan. Just because you can fuck a bitch don't make you a man either. Just because you were put in a bad
No.
position doesn't mean no saying that, that you fully have to buy into, that situation.
Right.
This is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you could talk to Stan, saying the version of you or you at 19, you know, you would see probably a shit ton of maturity from your end, right? And growth. You wouldn't see him the same, right? You would see him as a child, likely, if you had talked to him. If you could, if how do I say this? I'm trying not to, trying to think of the right words here.
Bro, you could just say it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them. Give it to me.
If you would talk to yourself at 19, you probably would hate yourself. That version of you at 19 would be your child. That's how you would treat him because you would see so much immaturity in him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So much childish behavior, so many things that he needed to learn and to grow and to build upon. So many places he needed to go, so many things he needed to do. You would see him as your child. You wouldn't see him as yourself
Yeah.
because of the journeys of manhood, the journeys of life, right?
Mm-hmm. But I still, be honest with you, looking back at it, and not to cut you off, but looking back at it, I would see that 19-year-old version of myself and be proud of that nigga. Cause that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I actually tried to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? From 19 to 30, 31. The rest of that was, the divorce. So you know what I'm saying? I don't really count that, but it was a total of 13 years. You add on the divorce part. But now from 19 to 31, I was trying to be what I know I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. But there was a lot of shit that I had to get out of my system because I wasn't done with my process.
Yeah, Stan. There's 4 phases to man. Well, there's 5 phases to manhood. You
Mm-hmm.
got your adolescence, you got your child, you got your preteen. The teenage years, right? That's a whole second phase.
Mm-hmm.
You got your third phase where you go from your 20s to your 30s. You got your, fourth phase, which starts about, if you ask me, truth, 36, 37, 33, 34 for the really smart, mature ones, 31, 32, but it starts in your 30s.
Mm-hmm. I see.
And then you got, your fourth phase, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
starts up in your, 40s or late 30s, early 40s. And then you got your fifth stage, which is, 55, 60.
Right.
You was in your second
I
phase, brother.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, the reason why I said I would be proud of the 19-year-old me because I know what I was capable of. You know what I'm saying? I had 30 bitches then, But I was like, nah, fuck that shit. I want to kick it with Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And her child, and make this thing shake. You know what I'm saying? Cause I wanted to be a part of a family. I always longed to be part of a family, and this one was a ready-made family. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, Lord ADS, that it gave me purpose. And that's what kept my ass out of the street, kept me alive, kept me coming home at decent times for a while. Once the disrespect and shit started coming in, you know what I'm saying? That's when shit started getting off the rails, you know what I'm saying? But of course there were things that I would have looked at and been like, nah, you immature about certain things. But at the same time, I was doing what a motherfucker should do. Get to know somebody while you young. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck else out here? Ain't shit out here. You know what I'm saying? And I was working, paying bills and shit like that. Like, it's motherfuckers in they 19, 20 ain't doing that shit. They playing goddamn Call of fucking Duty. You know, I play Call of Duty too, but shit, I can afford to do that.
And that's a bigger problem long term with the millennials and with the Ys. You know, I have an odd feeling they're gonna be stuck in they second phase, you know what I'm saying, till they 35, 40 years old. You know, they might not reach their third phase till 50 because they like maturity, they like the growth, they like mass, you know,
Oh
they like
yeah, that
the
failure to
man
launch.
concept.
Yeah,
Exactly. You
failure to
know,
launch
what
mentality.
arrested development. Exactly.
Arrested development. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely, bro. But that's what I was saying. Like, I had to the fact that I have the unconditional love that I had. That's why I didn't want my children to just be left out to the streets to raise them like the streets raised me. So when my daughter was like, you know, she finally reached out or whatever the case may be, yeah, the door is open. You're more than welcome. Bring your ass up here. What you need me to send you a ticket? And I seen that hard exterior just melt. You know what I'm saying? It took a couple of days and shit, but it melted. It eventually melted away when she realized that, damn, I got people in this world that actually love me. Like, it was all kind of shit, man. But I'm like, you my child. I'm going to always love you. Don't be listening to what these dumb bitches on the internet talking about they cause since they want to speak for they baby daddies and shit. You know what I'm saying? My baby daddy don't give a fuck about his kids. Bitch, you ain't him. You can't speak for him.
For one, Stan, you did something that most of these brothers ain't doing, right? And that's you make sure your children were born within wedlock. That
No,
automatically.
no,
Oh,
all my children were born out of wedlock. Me and my wife wasn't married.
but you married her still the same, right?
I ended up, yeah, I definitely ended up marrying both of my, you know, the women I had children by.
You know what
So
happens, Stan, when you marry a woman that you have children with?
what's that?
They are covered under covenant from that point, almost like a life insurance policy, like an insurance
Um,
policy. From that point in, they're covered under covenant.
well, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned something from DJ Hamp the other day. Well, nah, not really. I been knew this shit, but shout out to DJ Hamp for talking about this on the Lapeef Network the other day. I'm not the one who fucked up that marriage, even though she filed for the divorce. In God's eyes, you're not supposed to let. Well, a man should not sleep with a married man. A man should not sleep with a man's wife, regardless of the fact. Anybody who fuck with my wife while I was married to her, you fuck with my wife. That's on y'all and her. You know what I'm saying? I'm
You know,
clear.
and we got to bring, you know, this 2025, the time of DI and feminist wave 5 is just about fucking over.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's at the point now where we can start bringing back some good old whore shaming. You
I've
know,
been brought that back. That's why I be
mm-hmm.
like, you always like, man, why you be calling these women bitches? Cause they bitches. What the
the fuck you talking
Some-
about? Nigga, I ain't never
some
stopped
slut
saying that
shaming.
shit. I know what a bitch is. Fuck that bitch. And if she
Yeah.
answer to the shit or respond to the shit, then checkmate, motherfucker. The fuck?
Sometimes you just gotta say it, Stan. Sometimes you just gotta
Look,
say it. You gotta say it out loud, bitch.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. That's it. Goddamn. I think my lips were made to say B words. Biatch. Biatch. Bitch. Like, bitch. That's one of my favorite words. Besides fuck. Fuck a bitch. That might be my favorite phrase. Fuck a bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck y'all bitches. Like, bitch, fuck you. I'm not ashamed to call that shit out because there's some bitches out here. And some of these niggas is bitches too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know, the bitch is, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of male you know what I'm saying, a lot of male, how do you say it? Male
Bitches.
feminists. Yeah, male
Bitches.
feminists.
Bitch ass niggas. How about that? Bitch ass
Yeah.
niggas. Fuck
Yeah.
niggas.
Yeah.
Fuck niggas. That's what we call them in the A. Fuck nigga. Bitch nigga. Lame ass nigga. Lame ass. Shut your lame ass up.
But the niggas are gonna do what niggas are gonna do in destitutes. You know, niggas is thirsty. You know, they are how you call it? Them niggas is motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, thirsty like the desert needs the rain, you know, that type of thirst going on, those niggas, you know, right? So in their heads. So they'll fuck anything. But the whore though is what concerns me. That's what I'm usually focused on, right?
The whores?
The whore.
Why the
Yeah.
whore? Why does the whore concern you?
Because at the end of the day, she is
I
with,
stay
you know
the
what I'm
fuck
saying?
from around them. If I find out a bitch a whore, What up, JD? Y'all, I was seeing if you were going live tonight. What you got going on? Come through. Or if you going on, put what time you going on. I'll jump off this motherfucker. Cause I was looking. I ain't see no notification. Not no notification, but no preview or nothing like that. But what's good with you anyway? I'm glad you came through. Oh, okay.
Hey brother, I'm about to dip too. I'm getting some text messages. Boy, early in the morning getting some of those
Booty call. You know what it is.
nah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get no booty out the deal from here, but
Shit,
hey,
motherfucker texting you at 12:30 at night. They better be trying to fuck something.
put it this way. Sometimes the work up, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the journey,
The workup.
good. Yeah, you know, see that
Man,
little
hell
magnet, the
no.
work up.
See, See, that's saying, like I say, that's why I'm married. I wish a bitch would text me at 12:30. About what? If it ain't about fucking, bitch, why are you texting me? I'm asleep. Even if I ain't sleep, this the time I'm supposed to be goddamn sleep. So why the fuck are you texting me? And it might be a motherfucker I actually like. 12:35 is damn disrespectful. Straight up.
Depends on what you're getting out the deal.
Damn,
Now,
go. Yeah, shit. No hell
mhm.
it don't. Only person that could do that now is my wife though, because I work all kind of hours. So me and her might be on the phone all goddamn time at night, but still, don't call me about no. Don't call me at no fucking 12:30 talking about what you doing. Think about fucking. What you doing? Fuck.
Yeah. But you gotta work up to that though. You know what I'm saying?
That
Especially
is
if it's
the workup. We can
oh,
discuss that shit on my way over there, or you can goddamn. We can discuss that shit while you on your way over here.
no,
No,
not when
JD. He said that wasn't a booty call. Even though I know what the fuck a booty call is. Anytime a motherfucker texts you after 10, goddamn it, is a booty call. A bitch told me that.
nah, brother, work
So
up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know now if I ain't fucking her, I'm not calling her after 10. Period. That's any female. If I'm not having sex with you, I'm not calling you after 10. I was told that a long time ago. Now, after 10, that's a goddamn booty call. Straight up, Cajun Dog Fire, trying to Mike Tyson you. Are you texting them back on the computer? Cause you tearing them goddamn keys. You
Yeah.
typing like you want to fuck. Like you typing like you're sexually frustrated.
Oh no. You know what I'm saying? You won't be responsible in this case. Put it this way.
You working up to it.
Deep sea fishing, my nigga. Deep sea fishing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You put your rod out there. What you gotta do is reel it, but you gotta make sure you tighten it up right quick. You can't, you know, say can't leave no slack. Gotta reel it in.
Damn.
Gotta reel it in.
But if you massage her anything like you just did that goddamn keyboard right now, you gonna hurt that bitch. You better be careful.
Oh, brother, when the opportunity presents itself, if it does, I will make sure I get my
the opportunity presented itself. You the one talking about you got to take your time, whatever the hell you said. She's telling you shit, bro.
Not with this girl. Not with this girl.
Bro. Unless she just woke up at 5 o'clock this afternoon, there ain't no reason for her to be texting you at 12:30 and she ain't talking about fucking. Or really, she might be, and this is something that y'all niggas don't be noticing, bro. She might be texting your ass to see if you fucking.
That might likely be what's going on. Believe it or not, that might have some truth to it.
I know.
And you know what? For a quality chick, see, we ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? You just, you know, a random hole. You know what I'm saying? Random hole, yeah.
You know I get
but,
it.
you know what I'm saying? We talking about some quality filet mignon, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some of that.
Yeah, they all quality filet mignon. If that's the category that you put them in, I get it.
No. This broad cooking.
No. Let me tell you something. Lord, it is. You talking to a nigga that was in Atlanta for 25 years.
Yeah.
A lot of these motherfucking females that niggas was worshiping, I was dogging them.
Yeah.
So I get it. I understand. I'm talking about these are top-notch quality bitches who wanted they goddamn spine recalibrated.
Yeah.
But they corporate motherfuckers, and a lot of niggas was just too intimidated. That nigga, what you think? Because this bitch got on some high heels and a 2-piece goddamn Anne Klein suit that she don't want this dick. Let me know you better than I can tell you. Nigga, I'm driving her motherfucking Benz back to the hood just to show your ass, just to jump out and be like, yeah,
brother,
that pussy wasn't shit either, nigga. That
brother, I done reeled in a couple of these before. I know how this kind of work with kind of hooking, right?
But 12:30, that women don't like this. Women don't like to say what they really intent is.
Of course not.
The fact that she called you or text you at 12:30 at night, what time she got to be to work in the morning, Lord, it is.
She worked from home like I do, but she worked for a major corporation.
What time though? What time does she have to be to work?
She says she get up at 7:38.
7:30 a.m.
Yeah, 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that.
And she texting you at 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, I know, cause she ain't gonna say it, but have you even introduced fucking?
Oh no.
I know.
She's not that type of girl.
You don't know that. You don't know that. She's texting you at 12:30. She is that type of girl.
This woman, put it this way, this woman here, she took some pictures of
hold on, Lord idiot. Is she from another time zone or something?
Yeah, now you catch
Okay. Well, if she from another time zone, then okay, it makes sense. 12:30 is like 6 o'clock in the afternoon to her.
Yeah, like 9:30.
That explains. Yeah, that explains everything. So I'm still right. She's not calling you after the 10 o'clock hour in her mind. So then you're right. It's not a booty call. Continue.
Not yet.
Continue.
Not yet, Lee.
Continue handling your business.
Yeah, you got to reel them in. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a
it makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, if it's a local gal, you know what I'm saying? Then you might have a point, right? Because I got to be up for work in the morning. Why are you texting me 12:30? Unless
exactly.
Unless you need some company.
Unless you plan on putting me to sleep.
Yeah, you need some company.
Unless you plan on putting me in a position to go to sleep, you disrespectful as fuck right now.
Yeah, you know, this broad though,
But
she a
hold
real
on,
winner.
but time out.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you fucking with a chick that ain't here? She's not local?
Oh no. She in California. She in LA.
Mm. All
She
right,
fly back and forth a lot, but she in LA right now
yeah,
at
all
least.
right. All right. That's what's up.
Yeah, she's a sort of kind of a big deal. She man,
Ain't no such
she
thing of a female being a big deal. I get what you saying, but ain't no bitch a big deal. None.
put up
We make them a big deal. You ain't a big deal until I choose to make you my wife. Now you a big deal. Up until then,
let me help you out here. Let me help here, brother. Put up 50K, you know what I'm saying, a charity event for orphans. Put up 50K.
I don't give a fuck about no goddamn orphans. You know who I am?
That explains exactly what I felt when I heard her say that out loud to me. She took pictures. The woman
Yeah,
ain't
fuck
she's
no
not a
goddamn
black
orphans.
she's not a black woman. Not even for matter of
And
fact, she
and
only been
and 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 you know when people with a certain amount of money, that 50K is actually that helps them out on their taxes. You ain't never seen Shawshank Redemption?
exactly. But guess what though? She
That
gave
ain't
50K.
shit.
She had 50K to give.
I understand that. It's a lot of nothing ass bitches
She
with 50K to
really
give.
no. Not like that though. Not like that, Stan. Not
Okay,
like that.
I get it, and I'm not trying to diss her. You know what I'm saying? This ain't to her, but I'm telling you, like, think about it. Who was the bitch that said she wouldn't date a bus driver? She got
But
$50,000 to damn give to a fucking orphanage too, but that bitch ain't
yeah,
shit.
yeah, she worth $3 million, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, but bro, like,
Stan, Stan, are you starting to see
at
what
the
I see?
no, I don't, because it's not until she actually shows you that she's fucking with you for real and got unconditional love for you that she means anything. And that's for my partners too, because I like even with my partners, I'd be like, all right, if you introduce me to a chick and you just introducing me as she's just a chick that you fucking with, I ain't taking that shit seriously. But if you say, hey, this my old lady, like I think she the one, then she gonna be considered sis. I don't give a fuck what she got going on. It's how she fuck with you at the end of the day, because that's how we.
Stan,
That's why we are where we are now. Because I get what you're
Stan.
saying, and I'm not
What I
saying,
see is air and opportunity, my nigga.
well, do your
It-
thing. I'm not saying don't do your thing. I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
yeah. Thank you, Caden Dogfire, Ebony K. Wade.
yeah. But all right, my nigga. So
I made a few millionaire bitches brush their goddamn teeth with my dick. That don't mean shit though. Cause I'm telling you, them bitches don't like. They was like, I got the money and I can do. All right, well, shit, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you just a boy toy or some shit like that. They try to play me like a boy toy. I was like,
but
yeah, I
that's
would
how
never,
black bitches
I
treat
would
us
never
though.
take your ass
Stan,
seriously,
Stan,
bitch.
Stan. That's how rich upper class black people treat black men. That's how black women kind of treat us, like we they slaves, right?
Yeah,
And
I
they can
know.
use us at their disposal. But when they fuck with white dudes, they come off that though.
Oh, I
When they
know.
fuck with Zaddy, because they be marrying these niggas, these wiggers out here, them motherfuckers ain't got shit until they meet them. And then all of a sudden they come up.
Yeah, bro. The type of chick that you talking about. Because matter of fact, all right, that's a whole nother damn story. But anyway, on another story in the same vein, the reason why I feel like that is because I had that same type of bitch, corporate bitch, paid bitch, got four Range Rovers and shit like that. This was the same bitch standing on my motherfucking back porch. I was in the projects, nigga, Simpson Road. That bitch standing on the back porch in lingerie while her husband waiting on her on Valentine's Day.
You said key point, husband.
Yeah, her motherfucking husband. Like, yeah, she married, balling and all that extra shit. I'm like, these
Married women
bitches
don't
ain't
have
shit.
that type of money to share like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shit. Come
Even though
on,
they
bro.
might have
Lord,
money,
Lord, it is. Hold on,
that money
time out.
is
These bitches can. That bitch could fuck me, lay up with me, divorce that nigga, and take half his shit.
Yeah.
So what you mean? Because think about it, and somebody was talking about this not too long ago. A lot of women that are millionaires, they got that shit through a divorce.
But
So I
did you
get what
benefit
you're
from the
saying.
transaction? Did you benefit
I
from the
wasn't there.
transaction?
I wasn't there for that. I could have benefited from the transaction, but no,
And let's keep it real
I
too,
almost
Stan.
fucked
I
my
mean,
house up because I was cheating on some cheating shit, like I said. But still, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Stan,
This is nothing.
error and opportunity, brother. And
That's what she
and
was. That was her
and then let's just
nickname.
no. You know what I'm saying? Long term growth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, do your
Ability.
thing, bro.
But but
I'm not knocking it. Do your thing, bro.
and let's keep it real too. What's her damn name? I forgot her name off the top of my head.
Oh,
Man, I
shit.
was just thinking about her a second ago though. Oh girl, I forgot her name. You
Ebony
know,
Williams, Ebony K. Williams.
no, Ebony Williams. You know, that's a. But Stan, like you said here in Atlanta, I mean, you meet single women, especially in they getting, I say 33, 34, when they finally get to the point where they start to realize, you know what I'm saying, there ain't no white knight, no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, or no white steed, no shining horse, you know what I'm saying, no knight of honor or armor coming. This nigga ain't showing up, he ain't coming. So you know what that does for them? That puts them in a different mind state, especially with all that money. Because of course they can find, you know what I'm saying, little boy toy to play with, you know what I'm saying, whatever, whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they looking for something too to invest. Because one thing about women who have money that I learned over time is that they view it like we view it, you know, as men who have a little bit of status and, you know what I'm saying, some resource, right? A lot
Mm-hmm.
of resource. It's an investment. So you can really come up, you know what I'm saying, and grow with that woman versus, the average, you know what I'm saying, Marquita, right? Who, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, that's good for a good, you know what I'm saying, 6 months. Marquita good for 3, you know what I'm saying, 4 months, right? And the fucking and sucking and, you know what I'm saying, the good sex, all that good shit. But eventually Marquita, you know what I'm saying, and her mental issues is gonna, you know what I'm saying, break, you know what I'm saying, whatever type of relationship or bonds you got, right? You know how hard it is to find a clean, fresh woman out here in these streets who's doing something, especially trying to do it the right way. You know, one of the things that turned me on about a girl, she's a damn conservative. I mean, a real Republican. That's sexy as fuck to me.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But her having that status and stuff like that, have you ever asked her like, why are you single?
Yeah, because she worked too much.
Hmm.
She loved going to work. She loved her. I mean, certain people, especially from other cultures, they are geared, you know what I'm saying, to get money. They geared to make money, right? Some cultures are not. She geared like that. She fine as fuck. But she just, I mean, she is constantly working. You know what I'm saying? When I first met her,
Mm-hmm.
she, you know what I'm saying, texting back, well, I got to do this, got to do that. I'm on this, I'm on that, right? I'm busy, busy, busy. I was like, okay, cool. She texted me back. You know what I'm saying? We kept texting back and forth, kept talking, right? Kept playing a little game back and forth. She fly from, you know what I'm saying? She fly out here. She fly out here, right? How you doing? What you look like? Oh, you look great today. You look good. Okay. I don't want, she's telling me as a good woman, Christian woman, who actually, you know what I'm saying, can fly and do whatever she likes whenever she pleases. But she said, I don't want no more flings. And she, you know what I'm saying, quality, not quantity, right? You know, she know my situation, my circumstance. You know, I ain't rich. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying, said I was. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never, at this point, I ain't rich, you know. It is what it is. Keep it going. Keep that thing hot because that could actually have some long-term value. And that's what I'm looking at, long-term value in this thing, right? Because I want it bad. Oh, I want to fuck on her. She a fine little Asian bitch. Oh, she fine as fuck. But guess what though? You gotta put a little work in to get it. Don't be afraid of don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Don't be afraid to be a man about it, right? Not saying
Yeah.
that you ain't gonna have nobody else on the side you play with. You know, a couple
See,
bitches here and
you
there,
ain't,
right?
yeah, but you ain't. I mean, you ain't taking it seriously. Hey, that's a good point, Emperor Cordet 313 the Great. They don't send these kids home with the damn packets and shit of homework to keep their ass occupied like they used to do our ass. Like, I'm like, motherfucker, this supposed to be spring break. Y'all want us to do a whole workbook? When the fuck I'm gonna have time to do this? I plan on playing for the next motherfucking week. Y'all want to give me some fucking homework. But anyway, back to what you were saying. Now, I caught that in the chat, and I remember that shit too. I was thinking the same shit. I'm like, damn, I got to make my kids do shit. I got to go online and download workbooks and shit for their ass to do, because these kids ain't got no homework and shit. They don't ever have no damn homework. Seem like.
I mean, nowadays the kids, I mean, the boys read on fourth grade level. I'll tell you all you need to know. They ain't learning shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't learning
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Yeah,
You know?
I know. Fucked up. Gonna be dumb as hell. Can't talk to a female. But see, that's part of their master plan, man. That's how they gonna stop us from fucking with each other. We ain't gonna fuck with each other now, though, to be honest with you. That's why I'm having this topic, unconditional love. Like, because we don't give a fuck about nobody no more. I'm trying more to care. That's why I'm having these conversations. You know what I'm saying? I'm having these conversations from the heart because I care. I care about our community. I hate the way this shit look. I ain't here
Every
to
nigga
gloat.
got a
But go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
get rich quick schemes, right? The American
Mm-hmm.
dream, you know?
Yeah.
Folks
Fuck
spend
all
their
that.
lives chasing those saying things, chasing, saying luxury, chasing, the sweeter things of life, saying, when it comes to premiums, right? That resources allow, or a lot in that case. But in reality, saying, what they're doing is just wasting time. That's why I was telling you, man, these boys, these young men coming up in their 30s and even in their early 40s, when they get to that phase, the Ys and millennials stuck in, phase two.
Like you
This is
said,
where
no,
boys get.
that was a good ass point that you made. That shit went, that probably went over a lot of people's head, but that was a definitely good ass point. JD 1975 said homework requires patience. Guess what these youngins don't have?
Patience.
They got the attention. They got an 8-second attention span. Read your
I was gonna say
analytics.
that they
Yeah,
wrote
that's what the analytics will tell you.
yeah, they wrote memories like 2 seconds. I mean,
Right.
it's damn near all those shits got a little ADHD in them, right?
We
Maybe a
got the
lot.
attention span of a fucking hummingbird. Like, that's sad.
Unless it's something they're interested in, of course. Then of course that attention span tends to grow.
Yeah, I
But
mean, go ahead.
I think that we've coddled the
Mm-hmm.
children too much and haven't put
Yeah.
priorities in place.
I don't coddle mine. I hug them and kiss them every so often, but I don't fuck with my kids like that. I play, what I'm saying, sports or whatever with them when it's time to do all that shit, but I don't be all up under them like that, because that ain't me. That ain't for me to do.
Stan, when I brought home season D's, I get an ass whooping.
What? I remember
Mm-hmm.
I remember I made a B, nigga. A B. B as in bird. B as in boy. I made a B. The moment after they gave us our report cards in like fourth period or some shit like that. Nigga, I ran home from school because I had a B. I ran home to get my ass whooping because I had all A's and one B. I thought I
Nigga, I
was
used to
fucking
have my
up because
report
I got
card.
a B, nigga. Like, that's how on my grades and shit I was. I'm talking about I left school crying like a motherfucker. I remember that shit. Looking back at it now, I'm like, what the fuck was I on? But it was like I was so hurt that I got a fucking B. That shit broke my spirit. Real shit. I'm like, up until this point, I hadn't made nothing but straight A's. Real shit. Damn, Info that 313 the grade said these kids so goddamn soft these days, they get a paper cut. You gotta take them to the ER. Us, shit, we used to bounce off concrete and didn't even flinch. That's why I did a flip in the parking lot. I ain't scared of the goddamn concrete. And I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't 100% certain or whatever the case is. Fuck that shit. Let go. Let's see if I can still do this shit. I'm confident.
That nigga landed that
Not confident.
backflip. I give you that. You landed that backflip, nigga. You landed that shit. I was shocked. But I was already, I had my phone, you know what I'm saying, on speed dial 911 for your ass. That nigga about to get fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
no.
this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I said, oh my goodness. Oh Lord, let this man at least land, you know what I'm saying, in a place where, you know what I'm saying, he survived this, right? Because, you know what I'm
Man,
saying, ain't nothing like seeing an old nigga go to the hospital.
man,
But
you ain't
you pull
seen
that shit off,
shit.
though. You pull it off. Yeah.
You ain't seen shit. Man, I used to be like a baby ninja, nigga. Like I could flip my ass off. I taught myself how to flip when I was 3. You know what I'm saying? I might tell a story about that shit one day. But I taught myself how to flip. Like real shit. I should have probably been in the goddamn Olympics. You know what I'm saying? But I'll show you. I ain't lost it. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. I can still probably do about 10, you know what I'm saying, back handsprings, back flips, you know what I'm saying? But and probably end it with a no hand. But nah, I can still get down. I think the last time I tried I did 3 no hands back to back. But you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't try for more than that. But nah, I still got it. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? JD 1975 said he broke his collarbone and still got up and walked home. Real shit. We built different, man. I'm telling you. I was in the military. When I was in the military, we were doing this run. This was during basic training. We did a 10-mile run. I stepped in a pothole like coming out the gate. Probably like within the first quarter mile, I stepped in a fucking pothole. And I sprung my goddamn ankle. This is a 10 mile. I still got 10 miles to go. I did the 10 miles. I ended up walking. But when I got to the doctor, because they had to cut my boot off. When I got to the doctor, that motherfucker said, you started off with a grade 4 ankle sprain and it progressed all the way up to a broken ankle. I said, because the motherfucker, first lieutenant was looking at my ass like, you better not drop out. And I told this stupid asshole I stepped in a fucking pothole.
Brother. I never had no broken bones, believe it or not. My bones don't break. I thank the Lord. But you know, I remember getting jumped, man, by a nigga from Alabama. A nigga took a bat to my head 3 times, and I still whooped his motherfucking ass.
I bet your head shit crazy, ain't it? You got
Man, you cut my hair off, nigga. I got spots, nigga, on my head, nigga.
I
You
ain't
cut it
laugh.
down,
I'm
you can
not.
see the spots though. It's like, damn, they still, you know, say I still got some scars from that shit. Just a
Nigga.
couple little ones, right? But
Hey.
I remember back in the day, man, that nigga hit me 3 times with a bat with a whole motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? We talking about, you know what I'm saying, Wilson, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore wood,
Oh
nigga.
shit! I thought you were gonna say a Louisville. Goddamn, them Louisville sluggers with that solid oak, nigga. God
That nigga
damn.
caught me slipping, but 3 times, you know what I'm saying,
He,
out there we was
yeah,
fighting
yeah,
over a
he
bitch.
definitely
I
caught
remember
you
that
slipping.
shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely caught you slipping.
And still ain't no whooping his motherfucking ass because he a pussy.
Yeah, but
When nigga,
still.
once I got that bat out of his hands, he caught me that 3rd time. I got hold that bat. Once I got his hand though, bro,
Mm.
that nigga started to run, boy. I caught, boy, you know, just nigga, I started motherfucking connecting, let's say
Hey, all right now, statute of limitations.
connecting,
Statute of
nigga.
limitations. Hey. Oh shit. Yeah, man. That shit, there's something else. Yep. Know all about that bat shit, boy. God damn. I still can't watch that scene from Casino now because of that bat scene. Fuck
Now,
me up.
Casino, one of my faves, man. That's one of my classes right there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny. What's I forgot his name because it's been so long. Paulie, my
Uh,
nigga,
uh
Paulie.
Joe Pesci, goddamn.
Yeah,
Uh,
Paulie, nigga, get the head in the motherfucking Cadillac, nigga.
oh
What up,
man,
though?
you put that head down and threw that head back, it was a wrap. I'm like, this
Fuck
nigga
that
is
bitch, and then
topped off.
told on her to get rid of that hoe. He's trying to get
Yeah.
rid of that bitch.
Man, I'm talking about he was fucking the shit out of that nigga Ace wife. But see, that's what you know what?
And you saw something amongst that culture of Italians, right?
Yeah,
How
I've
they
been
get
called it
down.
before.
Because you know what?
Oh yeah,
They
they're
will
off
host shame
your
that
ass.
bitch. Yeah,
Oh
they'll
yeah,
host shame that bitch.
and
Yeah.
they're off your ass. Man, what?
Yeah. Get rid of that hoe. You know what I'm saying? She disposable. Get rid of her. You know, that's
Mm,
you can I mean, this a culture difference, right? A
yeah,
major culture difference, you know?
it's definitely a major culture difference. And because that 313 grade said shit, fifth grade, a chick took my hat off my head and ran. I jumped her. She then ran and got her two grown brothers and one grown cousin. I dog walked all three of them. Then dog walked her ass again. ASAP. That's crazy.
Once that woman
I
six
want I wanted to do that shit. This was a chick that stole a Kango from me. I'm talking about, ooh, I just bought this bitch. $50 goddamn Kango out of in Atlanta, and goddamn what that shit was called. It was lids. I think it was lids. But it was in the underground. It was the hat. It was the only hat store in the underground. Now
Yeah,
it
yeah,
had
yeah,
it
yeah,
had,
yeah. You
yeah,
talking about what's his face down by Walters? Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, I'm talking about that bit was clean. Black goddamn Kangos. Anyway, make a long story short, chick, I came up here to visit, you know what I'm saying, in my hometown, and the chick took my shit. I was so goddamn mad. I wanted to beat her ass. You know, I ain't seen her again until my homeboy was in the ER.
Damn,
Couple of days before he passed.
man.
I was like, man, fuck that hat. But you still owe me $50.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm over it once all that shit that happened. You know, you keep that
Right.
boy.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know
I'm
what I'm
like, yeah,
saying?
I do what I said. I was like, man, fuck that shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
I,
remember I was mad at your ass, but I can't, like I said, I can't find a reason to be mad at this moment right now. But man,
I had a bitch in third grade. Used to bully me. A big bitch in third grade used to bully me, right?
yeah,
Big old porpoise of a hoe. I ended up fucking her in ninth grade because, she just kept, saying she was available, right? And easy to get at. And man, did I regret that shit. Her pussy would, boy, it stank. Boy,
mm,
that was some boy. Her pussy smelled like rotten onions, nigga.
damn,
God, her pussy foul. Well, I wish I never fucked her to this day.
damn. I remember this one chick. I'm like, I was mad. This bitch even tried to offer me some pussy that smelled like this shit. But that shit was so fucking reek. That shit reeked, bro. Like, like she had a piss problem or something. I don't know what the fuck it was. But the only thing, like, if I can try to describe the smell, it would smell like if a pig had athlete's feet.
Oh, damn. Really? Go.
Yeah.
Oh,
If a
not pig's feet, but pig had athlete's foot. They
yeah,
like their athlete's feet.
if a pig's foot had athlete's feet, that's what that shit smelled like. That's what that shit smelled close to. I'm like, bitch, you offered me
Woo
this shit?
wee.
You must hate me. I
Lord
beat
have
your ass.
mercy. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul for even coming over here in the first place. I know.
Man, I don't know, bitch. I wanted to fight. I
Not me,
said,
sir. I
ain't
got
no
her.
way in the fuck you tried to give me no shit that smelled like that. I'll go take a shower. You can't take no shower. Bitch, you got the goddamn, you got the spread eagle over a volcano to clean that motherfucker. What the fuck?
You know when you got some bad pussy too. When you go home and take a shower, you can't get rid of the smell. I mean, nigga, I put on soap and to know that I can still smell that shit. Like,
Make you want to
ooh,
cut your dick
fuck.
off. Like, what the
Man,
hell did I fuck? Did I fuck a skunk?
that nasty
Zone,
shit.
what up, Zone? Zone 864 TV said, as men, we get older and forget a lot of shit. But one thing we don't forget is a bitch with some stank ass pussy. Oh, hell no, because I got to
That shit is
avoid you.
trauma, nigga. That
Yeah,
shit is trauma.
man, what? Bitch, you smell like a can of sardine that sat in the sun for 2 weeks. Fuck out of here. Like, bitch, you got, what that shit called? Vaginosis or something? Yeah,
Your pH balance, the bitch be eating fast food.
your pH balance is unbalanced. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Stank pussy and loose pussy. Yeah. I had a bitch, I told her, man, I'll never forget this bitch because I fucked her on the couch and I thought I stuck my dick between the cushions of the couch. But I was in her. I was like, what the fuck? It was cold and all. Like, the pussy, how you got cold pussy? Are you dead? I checked the bitch pulse and everything while I was fucking her. I didn't feel right. That was the worst fuck I ever had. I called that bitch like 3 days in a row. You straight? You good? Like,
Nigga,
you just kind of laid there. Like, what the fuck?
nigga, I'd had pussy so loose in this life, brother. I try to get friction from the juice. That's how loose
Oh,
that pussy was.
nigga.
God, wide open. You can tell when a bitch fuck with a lot of niggas, with a lot of dudes, right? Pussy just wide open. You go over there, you know what I'm saying?
Loose pussy will make a nigga fake an orgasm.
Nigga, you ain't lying about that shit. To
I'm
get up
just
out
tired of
there,
fucking. Yeah, I'm just
yeah.
tired of fucking. I will never nut because I don't feel shit. Nothing. Like, this shit, like, man, I bet this shit look like a bell. This shit look like a Liberty Bell. My dick is the little thing in the middle of the Liberty Bell. Because your walls, like, my dick would have to swing all the way to the side to hit a wall. Like, no, bitch. And then, oh, you just gotta. No, I don't.
Now,
Oh,
now,
fuck.
now, to Kojak's point, dry pussy bad too. I don't want to scratch my dick up, but I'd rather have dry pussy than loose pussy.
Yeah, dry pussy is terrible because, and I was having this conversation with a couple of females because I heard it not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? I already knew the shit, but I just like confirmation sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Before I say the shit out loud, because I be thinking I'm crazy. But the pussy get wet. That internal nut that they have, that shit ain't shit. They can have 300 of them because the pussy is supposed to get wet to protect itself from the
Hey,
friction.
hey, Stan. I fucked this white bitch one time. Her pussy lips hung like slave of wizard, nigga. Them shits is touching the bed. I
Yeah,
was like, your pussy lips is literally touching the bed, bitch.
yeah.
Your pussy just loose, as loose as the goose.
But see, that's because you don't know how to have fun. You got to, if you got a loose pussy bitch that lips hang, you find like close to the middle spot of it. You know what I'm saying? You tie that shit in a knot, and then you got two pussy holes to fuck. You got to know how to have fun, Lord ADS.
Nigga, I got my nut out the bitch. Now I did fuck the whole time. I got my nut. Now I wasn't gonna get up until I got that nut. But boy, I looked at her pussy lips nigga, and I just laughed, nigga. I laughed so hard. I said, damn, why your pussy lips hang so low?
Cause,
They've been beating that motherfucker. The
yeah,
niggas been beating that shit.
man, that pussy been pulled and popped and all kind of shit. Any song that they pop, that pussy has been there. You know what I'm saying? Pull that pussy, it been there. All that shit. Like you can make a song off that bitch.
I got my nut, nigga, but damn though. I was like, man, this bitch here. You know, I at
Yep.
that point, you know for sure that no saying this is a hoe. You know, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But
You know
some
before,
hoes
now
still
you
got some
know.
good pussy. No, some hoes. I mean, it's all about genetics, and then too, I don't know, man. It has a lot to do with genetics because it's some hoes that still got some good pussy. The pussy still good. They some hoes though.
I mean, but if you want to hope, I hope a good pussy, you gotta catch them young. Like I'm talking, saying, you know, 20,
Nah,
saying
man,
that 20, saying that 20, saying that early 20 something range, right? That's when them
I
bitches
get,
still
yeah,
got they
they
got that
still get that
snapback.
snapback,
But
right? Yeah, they still got some elasticity to them. You know what I mean? But now some of the motherfuckers they just sit on the wrong goddamn pieces of equipment. Let me put it like that. You know what I mean? And be rotted the
nigga,
fuck
the way
out.
her pussy lips was hanging, nigga, I know them niggas that been beating that shit like a drum, nigga, like blah 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 blah.
I
You know what
mean,
I'm
that's
saying? They
why,
been beating that
man,
ass, but they been beating her little white ass, nigga. They been
yeah,
fucking her.
and people be, they talk so down on corn because you can't say the real word. But I be like, crazy as hell. Y'all niggas better watch that shit so y'all can know what the fuck going on out here. Y'all think these bitches ain't taking massive amounts of dick? You fucking crazy. I'm talking about some of the
Yeah,
baddest motherfuckers. They taking arms, nigga. They getting fucked by a machine with something attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Dragging their ass, drilling their ass. You talking about they lips hanging. Man, these bitches can open up so wide you can see they goddamn cervix. What the fuck you gonna do with that? Nothing. But I'm just saying, man,
lay in
you
it. All you can do is lay up in that shit.
can't
Lay
even
in
do
it.
that. You can't lay up in no loose ass pussy.
You gotta fucking know. So you gotta try to try to tighten it up. You gotta try to tighten it up.
You can't tighten. What you gonna do? Pour a goddamn gallon of motherfucking white vinegar in that bitch
No, nothing of that nature. What you do is
and tape her up.
no. You
Like
bring
the
those
fuck?
legs together.
Tape her
You
up and
know,
shake her up, nigga. How you gonna tighten up loose pussy?
you bring them
Go take her
legs
to
together.
a.
Now listen, man. Listen,
Go ahead.
you
I
married
gotta
man,
hear
you
this.
never got to experience this, but this is something I've experienced, right? You bring them legs together, and you know what I'm saying, you fuck in the lion. You know what I'm saying? You fuck in the lion. Like lions fuck. Lions get on top of the bitch lay down right on her back on her stomach, and he just fuck. That's how you gotta do them. You gotta bring them legs together and then fuck in that lion position. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get that good friction out that loose pussy. But
No, Lord ADS, what we teaching people? If you fall into some loose pussy, you delete that bitch number out of your phone and move the fuck along. Like there's nothing you can do there. That bitch need to hang a out of order sign on her clitoris.
but it ain't out of order though. It's like that bathroom nigga that you go to, no say at the park. That shit say out of order and closed, but niggas still be going there taking a shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, but niggas still, if you got to take a shit, I'm gonna take a shit. And this is the closest bathroom, nigga. I'm gonna take down that tape and I'm gonna take my shit.
Ah, hell no. See, no. We definitely got to do a show together, god damn it. We need to make it we need to do it on Tuesdays. Let's set our day for Tuesday. What time is good for you?
Stan, now I'm not supposed to say it out loud because of my profane tongue and vulgar lips, but it's a holy season. I ain't doing none. I'm trying to be as good as I can be
Well
for
then
now.
you
You know
don't
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
do no show with me then.
Not till late April, right? That's when we can really kick things off.
All right.
But for now though, I'm supposed to be good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you supposed to be good then. Yeah, right now ain't a good time for you to do a show with me.
Yeah, So I'm like I said, I'm trying to behave, but talking to my
Don't tell old girl that your ass be over here either.
oh hell no, no man.
Yeah,
Put it this
yeah.
way: don't never tell no chick that you on YouTube or that you on social media. You send it to the sites that are clean sites, right?
Right.
You send it to that Facebook page where there's nothing but you and the trips that you've been on and all this other shit. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
might send it to your Twitter where ain't nothing but sports motherfucking followers, but you ain't following no people. I'm just following sports. You know, right?
Yeah.
But you don't never let her know that you on YouTube.
All right.
Because
Yeah,
once you
nah.
find that ID and find that
Especially
history,
over here.
Yeah, she find that history, and then she get and don't let her get to follow, boy. She get to follow you around and get to hear some of the shit I say.
Bruh. I told her
Nigga, it's a rap.
me and my wife ain't friends on social media. We don't follow each other on social media. She still be saying shit though, but we don't follow each
That's the
other.
little trick. That's the little trick. See, that's the little trick that most dudes don't know. I'll let
Mm-hmm.
a bitch have my phone all day long. You can have my phone. You can have access to, saying, certain sites on my phone if you want. You go through it. You know what I'm saying? I keep my shit, saying, in different places. I keep it on, saying, on different sites, right? Like I got a couple hidden apps, right? That you can't see unless you scan my face ID.
Mm. That's too much goddamn work. Ain't nobody got time for all that.
No, once you set it up, it's really easy. It's simple, right? Once you get to learn, once you learn how to kind of work that, it's really easy to use, right? Simple, easy to use. I had a boy who had he's a married dude, right? He got a couple of side bitches, and his wife kept tapping his phone and going through the phone log history associated with his number, and find these numbers popping up. So
I
you know
got
what
a
he did?
I got a sleeve in the back of my phone that got divorce papers in it.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah.
can go through it, but sign them papers afterwards.
Yeah, no, 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 no. I'm not going to
I'm
let
just
you
saying because
let you go through it.
shit ain't that serious. Like I don't go through her phone. She don't go through my phone. That's how we been together this long. I don't fuck about what she got going on in her phone.
I mean, as a man, I don't really give a shit either. I don't give a fuck what bitch is doing on her phone. I don't give a fuck. That's not, so that's not my business, not my concern. I really don't care about that type of shit. But
Right.
they do.
And
But they do.
my shit ain't your business either. This is my motherfucking phone. Especially when people got their whole everything attached to that shit. It ain't cause like she got access to it, but I dare her to use the shit. Fuck, you going through my phone for? The hell is we doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got your life, right? You got your personal life, what you do in life, and she got what she do. You know what I'm saying? That's her life too. She can spend her life how she pleases. I have no control over that. Now, when it comes to
Oh
my
yeah, and
dwellings though and
Kojak,
what
you
I
right.
do,
Oh my, go ahead, my bad. I was looking at what Kojak said. He right though. I remember that shit. Gina Davis had to get a coochie tune up. A lot of bitches did. Kim K. But go ahead. All they got was the internal BBL.
certain secrets you should get safe. You know what I'm saying? And if you decide along the way that you want to delete that app, it's just an app on the phone. It's got
Yeah,
some numbers
fuck,
in it right
fuck
there.
all that.
Save the data.
I ain't got nothing in my phone that's a secret. If I did the shit, I did the shit.
Now,
Fuck
what
it.
I'll do
Damn what.
if it's something, I'm saying, especially if y'all living together, y'all, because, you know, living with somebody, what I'm saying, it's a little different, right? Because they get to see your movements, right?
Yeah,
When
they
they
paying
living on,
attention.
yeah, they can see your movements. And they, saying they can watch what you're doing. What I learned to do was cover that shit up, you know, do other shit, right? And
I thought
people
you
say,
just
"Oh,
said earlier you wanted to be honest.
I am being honest with you," but that was previous history.
Oh,
This
okay.
ain't present shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't got nobody live with me right now.
But then they'll be like, well, why you still holding on to it?
Delete the app, but you can keep the data. I learned to
That
do that.
don't answer the question. What if they ask you why you still holding on to it? What you gonna tell them then?
Hold on to what?
Why you holding on to what you got? The pictures and whatever it is you got in the secret app. But if the chick asks you or a chick asks you why are you still holding on to them, even though they was old memories or previous memories.
Oh, you talk about if I get caught?
Yeah, basically,
I
yeah.
like I like them. I like the pictures. Ain't no use. Once you caught, ain't no use in lying. Just keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I like the pictures. Or I mean, but you could easily say I forgot that app was even there, but that just causes more suspicion, right?
right. Now I get.
Just say,
I just
just say you
asking.
like them.
I just asking.
Yeah. I like look at them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Some of the memories, you know what I'm saying? I'm fond of some of the memories that I've made with people, right? Certain
Yeah.
folk. So I
I
keep
just know like sometimes when we in the relationship, especially when they early on, we allow shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody don't know how to answer that question when it's asked or whatever like that. I just, you know what I'm saying? That's why I asked you because I
Now,
noticed that
now, now,
females,
if she asks about the app, that's one thing. But if she see the pictures, it's
right?
a whole nother.
That's a whole nother thing. I get it, but I'm saying like
Yeah,
females are slick in their interrogation, or you know what I'm saying, and you know they just like they like to be nosy and shit. They be looking at everything or looking through shit. You know what I'm saying? But now I see not all women do it, or I guess they will until you had that conversation with them. But I think you know what I'm saying.
the trick is
Everybody I know that tried to go through my motherfucking phone, they just got to see what I got going on. Well, go ahead, blind your motherfucking self in. Why don't I don't give a fuck?
the
What
trick
you thought?
is to make sure they're comfortable enough to stop looking. Right, that's what you want them
Exactly.
to do.
Exactly. That's what I got now. That's why I say, shit. Look at that motherfucker you want to.
So I tell them, you can use my phone. Go ahead, baby. I'll unlock it for you. Here you go. Oh, you want to
Mm-hmm.
look at my pictures? Oh, let me go ahead. Oh, that's me. That's me too. Oh yeah,
But
that's me.
I give you the phone to make a phone call and you end all up in Google Photos and shit. Like, what the fuck is we doing? How you on my Facebook?
That's what I'm saying. See, you got to be able to put those pictures in a. I got something called a locker right on my phone.
I
It's a
got
locker.
something called "Don't fucking touch my phone." God damn it.
The locker don't pop up unless you scan my Face ID, and even then, it's really on the last page and a group of another apps. Right? It's called a vault. I keep it in a group of another apps. Like
It
I
don't
think
it
it's what
don't it don't matter
30,
what you
40
got.
apps now.
Yeah, but it
30,
don't
40
matter,
apps now.
bro. It don't matter what you got. They know how to bypass all that shit. If your shit got a fingerprint on it, they know how to use your fucking fingerprint. They'll find out what the fuck finger you got programmed.
Make them work for it. Then make them work for it. Hide that shit.
If it's facial recognition, goddamn it, they don't mind goddamn putting that shit in front of your face to unlock that motherfucker. But my thing is the fact that you did all that shit means I don't
No,
even
no, no,
fuck
no,
with
no.
you.
Stand. No, 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 no.
Yes, yes,
See,
yes, yes, yes.
with the Vault app that I've got a few apps, right? With
Mm-hmm.
my apps, especially the ones that have hidden treasure, you got to literally scan my face to unlock that app. And it's called something else on my phone. It's called like a little wank ass emoji or some shit, right? Like
Oh
an
Lord,
emoji app.
that's automatically
So
awesome.
yeah, it's an emoji app, but it's actually a vault.
Yeah.
And you got to scan my face to get into it. That's how secret, secret squirrel shit get around here with me. I get, secrecy, is privacy. Secrecy, is freedom, right? To a certain extent.
Yeah.
And put it this way, she ain't gonna tell you all her secrets, and nor should you ask, but you should not have to tell her all yours either.
I don't know about that. If I can't trust her with my secrets, then I can't trust
I mean, 85, 90% of them, not like you currently fucking with the bitch, right? You know what I'm saying? You ain't fuck with her, maybe, 3 or 4 years, right? Maybe 2 or 3 years in some cases, right? But at the time, she, so you might have made a movie with it, might have made a couple videos with it, right?
her. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to watch my movies. Say I'm a star, nigga. I'm a great actor, nigga. I should get an Academy Award for the work I do. These bitches, you know. I think them hoes. The worst thing that could happen in that situation,
What?
not to buy herself find the pictures, but she tell the women I ain't delete the motherfucking videos.
Oh, you laughing, huh? Damn. I wonder where
Yeah,
this
I ain't
happened
delete the
at. It was some niggas
videos.
chilling in the car and they just got their asses aired out. They shot the tattoo off his face.
And I talk too much, Dan. I talk way too fucking much. You ask me the truth. I'm gonna get out this shit, nigga, because I might have told him myself. All right, Stan. Have a good
Yeah.
evening. Oh, thanks for having me up, brother. Have a good evening.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming up. I don't want you to get yourself in trouble now.
Yeah, because this shit's being recorded. And now you talk about now they find this
Yeah.
YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I got some
Man, don't
some
nobody
motherfuckers.
don't nobody be over here. You good.
You say that nigga to the bitch find it, right? Like I found that shit.
She ain't gonna find this shit till like 10 years later.
And that might be even worse.
Hold on. I know that voice. That sounds familiar. Who that is? Turn that up.
Who's that black leprechaun ass
Yeah.
nigga? Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Oh man, but now I appreciate you coming up, bro.
All right, brother. You have a good morning. I'll talk to y'all a little later.
All right, that's what's up.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Salute the Lord ADS for coming through, man. I hope it work out. Really do. But I'm gonna wrap this thing on up, man. It was fun. But damn, I was just looking at some shit on TikTok. It just basically was damn what I was talking about. We ain't got no unconditional love for each other. Like I said, the caption is they was just chilling on live, then this happens. Yep, that's the music they listen to. Too bad it ain't happen quick enough. Word around town, somebody else had the same too. That's the problem with talking about that shit. Damn, bro, they dead, bro. Like, stop. TikTok, man. That's where we at. No love, no care for a human life. They just took them boys' lives for whatever reason. But then the boys whose lives got took, they sitting up there rapping about we got them things. That's why I knew I had to stop living like that, man. That street shit'll eat your ass up, swallow your ass up, and won't even spit you back out. Shit you out. You come out the other end, fucked up, covered in shit, trying to live this street life shit. I thought the motherfucker was playing back then when they said that. All right, that's a short life. All that gangster shit. Gangsters don't live that long. Just keep that in mind. Because there ain't no love out here, you know what I'm saying? And gangsters can't show no love. That's how gangsters end up fucked up, letting their guard down. But at the same time, you got to find a balance. I ain't saying just be gullible and naive and just be all open hearted and shit like that, but we still got to have love towards each other, man, and love for each other. And if we in relationships with each other, we should have unconditional love for each other, like to the point where we don't just up and leave just because. Not just because. Like it got to be, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't working out. If it ain't working out and it's hindering you both, y'all don't need to fucking be together. That shit ain't fair to either one of y'all. When it's a whole life out here we need to be living. It's already fucked up as it is, hard enough as it is. The least we can do is find peace with somebody who wants the same thing. But with that being said, this has been another episode of the motherfucking truth. But before I wrap it up, let me see if I got any support. It don't matter if I did or not. I got support by y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? Even Miss Renee came through. Shout out to you, Ma. But JD 1975 and Project through and through the great Ivy Wardy. Who else was over here? Caden Darkfire definitely was in the building. And Zone 864 TV. Appreciate you coming through to hear me goddamn, you know what I'm saying, talk about some real shit real quick. Some real shit real quick. That's what I like to call my show. Some real shit real quick. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody that came through, man. Appreciate y'all. don't feel like I'm talking to myself so much. You know what I mean? Which I don't mind. I did this shit all my life before, bro. Even if that's what I got to resort back to doing, fuck it. But at least now I archive it. I be having some weird ass thoughts. But I cracked me up, so I'm good. Appreciate y'all. Hope everybody have a good night and be safe. And until the next time, man, I will holler at y'all. I'm out. Peace.
There's a difference. There's disrespect and there's honest. I'm always honest. If you call it disrespect, you can call it what you want to, but I'll never be belittling, downing, ridiculing, or just making someone feel lesser than they are. But I tell the truth. That's what I do. I have no lie in me.